schools with their bellies full of pie, and listen to this tale of old where the heroes both beat high. Hey, he's a master of concealment and an adept at disguise. With heroes is when he's seeking faster, husband wants to lie. He's slain many a villain, be a dragon, buff or wizard. He's looted chests of all the best of treasures he could find. He's the undefeated champion of adventure, war and passion, and he sings this song as he goes along with a fiddle and a pipe. The grass is green, the air is clean, a sweet lass by my side. There ain't no party looking so I squeeze her up behind. The world is full of monsters, well, but they ain't here at the time. So live your roast, propose a toast to these drunken friends of mine. A hero journey far and wide, but in riches, gold and magic. But he never found a true love song, and it made him sad in time.
Mademoiselle Marley was walking, he was shot as he was singing.
And I made him fair from over there with a bow, and she was mine. She apologized profusely, said she thought he was a quarrel, and she carried him to the nearest inn, where she nursed him back to life. Well, they fell in love directly, and she married him that night. So they're off they down, they got me up for a song about their time. The grass is green, the air is clean, the sweet lass by my side. There ain't nobody looking so I squeeze her up behind. Hey, the world is full of monsters, foul, we ain't here at the side. So lift your rose, and toast to the drunken friends of mine.
Hello, welcome to HighRollers, everybody. I am your Dungeon Master Mark, Sherlock Holmes, as always, and you join us on a very warm, very sweaty
Tell me
Sunday.
about it. Talk to the person with the plastic
Well,
head.
that was your choice. I'm not.
You guys were all like, put it on!
I don't like it. Freaks me out.
Do you want to touch my horn? Mark, do you want to touch my horn?
No, I don't. I
Touch my
really
horn?
don't.
Weird and rubbery.
I am joined, as always, by, we'll start with the giggling menace, Kim, over here. We have Chris Trott.
Oh my god.
We have Katie.
Hi.
And we have Matt.
Hello.
Who can be last this week.
Yeah.
See, I'm being nice.
I like how surprised you were by
Yeah,
your
I
own
know.
appearance. Oh my god.
Say what?
You've got to keep it fresh. You join us. A couple of quick things to do before we get onto the game. So, a couple of gifts, actually. So,
Yes.
first of all, we never actually got a name, so I'm going to do this other one first.
Okay.
Nobody actually sent us a name, but somebody sent us build your own dice towers. So these are like you put dice in at the top,
Yeah.
it rolls it, and then it rolls it down. So somebody sent us these. There was no name. I don't know who did these, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you want? You can have that.
I want to build it.
Yep. Well, don't build it while we're playing, please.
There's other things more
Just
important.
add a little glue.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you will. You're not
And
building
that
it
is
then.
your,
Go to me.
that's your roll.
Yeah, so you pop it in the top and it kind of goes like...
Cascades.
Yeah. And then the other one, and this, so you can probably see that we all have these lovely boxes that have been custom made for each of us.
Look at that.
And these are all from James from Harp's Core.
Steve,
Corp,
can we get
like
the camera on the
C-O-R-P.
screen?
Yeah, can you get like...
I feel like a QVC
I want to see
girl.
how hideous I am.
Show them
Oh,
off.
yours has got an amazing red lining in it.
So,
There you
so these are from James at Harp's Core, and they are custom hero boxes. They are handmade and finished. Cam's box,
so
your wood is
pretty.
ash. And it is the symbol for Avandra, which is the 3 wavy lines.
Oh.
For Juto, you is a cherry wood. And
So nice.
yep, cherry wood. Trelamar, yours is walnut. And purple on the
Walnut's
inside
nice.
to represent Granamere.
Very
So that's
nice.
the purple inside.
Good wood.
Elora is maple,
Right, smell.
and the elven text actually reads Elora Galanadel, Spire of Gala Ed Helen, which is repeated, which is pretty cool. And then for me, I have maple and walnut, and I have a can of Coke with a D20 on it. Favorite bit.
You asked for it.
Yep, I love it.
That's canon.
And the important thing, and so the guy who made these, James and Harpcore, their company, they've said you can go to www.harpcore, which is HARPSCORP.com, and you can use the code HighRoller, and you can get 5% off. And they do loads of stuff like wooden, handmade gaming, things like that. They also the guys who made our coasters. Yep. So really lovely guys. Thank you so much, James. That's really appreciated. Very lovely.
Thank you,
Thank you
James.
so much.
Cheers, mate.
You make the woods good.
You
You make good wood.
you make good wood.
Actually, I've got those coasters in my house.
Yeah.
They're really
I think
nice.
we've
Yeah,
split
we've
them
got
up, haven't we?
ours.
Like
Yeah.
a
They're
few
my
people.
best.
We use them all the time, James.
Yeah.
Really good.
Time.
And then as always, you can grab our t-shirt and soundtrack. If you want the t-shirt, is on the. I'm wearing it.
Mine's
I'm not see-through today. I'm
a
actually
little bit
here.
see-through.
But you are back
Fading.
to front. Just for
Just to make it worse,
Setup
I'm nice and back to
purposes.
front. But yeah, you can grab it at store.yogscast.com, and the soundtrack you can get on SoundCloud, iTunes, Bandcamp, iTunes, Amazon,
What was
which
Twitch
supports
ring you
good old
saying?
Steve-O, and potentially. And Bandcamp, sorry, and Bandcamp.
It's not on Bandcamp.
It's not on
Not on
Bandcamp,
Bandcamp.
thank you. So, Amazon and iTunes, you can grab it off there. And then the exciting thing is there might be some more merch coming soon. Mr. Merch Mike has been doing some research for us. We're trying out some potential products. Maybe some dices, maybe with some lovely little
Some
tins.
dice.
Some dice.
D
This is the
zombie
plural of dice, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah, because a singular is a dice. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to wind loads of people up.
I would like to thank Safido for this amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
It is amazing.
It is amazing.
Incredible.
What freaked me out was that it came in a large box
Oh, it had the
with an
full
actual
head?
mannequin head.
Yeah.
And when I opened the box, all I saw was the black hair, and I was like, what?
This is nothing from the mafia.
What's in the bag?
I was like, oh dear. I was like, do I have to call the police? And then I realised what it was. So thank you very much. I'm not going to wear it the whole time though because it's
This is
Does
sweaty.
it make a
warm.
popping noise
This
when
is
you take it
all-
off?
this is
Maybe.
kind of causing me a
It's
little
gonna- it's like
bit
you're gonna
warm.
start
Oh my god, it is
Sweat
going
under
to.
it.
It actually has created a vacuum.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
this was made by Eliana. Eliana?
it looks
Yeah.
nice.
It's very nice.
She was
Was-
our Elora cosplayer at
MCM.
Oh, cool.
Eliana
So,
Rose.
That won't fit my head.
Not over that Chris Trott haircut, it won't.
He's got a huge head, it will not fit. He can't fit most hats.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
To fit all this inspirational role playing.
Yeah.
Is that why you started Hat Films, so you could get some hats that fitted your...
Yeah, and it still hasn't fucking worked out.
Still no hat.
okay.
That makes no sense, does it?
It makes no sense. Anyway, so to give you a brief recap of what happened last time, quite a lot happened in the last session actually. You guys continued, you made your way through the last bits of the Temple to Tharizdun, particularly potentially dangerous trap you managed to avoid, solving the puzzle of some constellations. Well
Yeah,
done,
boy.
Kim, and her note-taking skills. You made your way through that, and then encountered a large staircase leading down, which you soon realised was also trapped to form into a slide, which Cam decided to slide down.
Hell of a fun. Evandra loved that.
She did. She was quite pleased. Fortune favours the bold. You slid your way down. You narrowly avoided a trap thanks to years of it affecting other people.
Years of going down slides.
Yeah, but skilled slide skills.
Yeah, I have a
slide
separate
skills.
category for it.
Yeah, it's like proficient slides.
Yeah, slides.
So you did that, and you encountered a final ritual chamber where there were a bunch of bodies, cultists that you'd found, along with a batshit crazy creature
He was
that called
great.
itself
He was
Tharizdun.
That's amazing.
Holy crap.
That,
I want to see him again.
well,
I don't know
maybe
if I
you
do.
will.
Well, I think we should bring him along with us. It's like a little
maybe.
friend.
You could do.
If I die, I might come back as him.
Yeah, you won't. But no, so you encountered a crazy creature with a large eye and several stalked eyes as well, of which some of you know out of character what that is, and some of you don't.
And some of us were freaking
Freaking
terrified. For good reason.
You guys managed to talk your way past this creature and convince it to let you leave the room. It did seem to be quite mad. And then you basically discovered, you travelled deeper underground, where you found a large underground valley. This valley seems to be lit by bioluminescent plants, it seems to have vegetation and water, and you noticed that it had life, villages and different groups. You encountered a deep gnome called Gurley, a snurfniblin, is the technical term, who was being attacked by monsters, and when you saved her, she basically encouraged you to come back to her village called Gloom, and was very happy to hear that you wanted to kill the Queen Sharissa. On arriving in Gloom, which is populated by these Snurfniblin, you were...
Stop saying that.
Snurfniblins. They're like Smurfs.
Bit
And you
snoops.
literally went to see Papa Smurf, or Papa Smurfniblin,
With a metal arm, right?
with a stone arm.
Stone arm.
And he told you that Queen Sharissa is a powerful Medusa spellcaster who has enslaved the Garden of Stone, and uses her forces of Durgar, kind of deep dwarves, to basically enforce rule and terror. And it was at that point that a group of these Durgar turned up to collect some sort of tithe, and began harassing the Snurfniblin because they had not given enough money. And when one of the Durgar broke one of the gnome's arms, Trelemar thought, that's it, I've had enough. Goes out and
Of all people.
blasts the Durgar in the back with an eldritch blast.
Good attack.
And so we are beginning today by rolling initiative, everybody.
In our
Does he
nice
get his
new
attack off
trays.
first,
Huh?
though? Does he get his attack off?
Well, he did. He
look,
already attacked
a
him.
natural one.
A natural way, off to a good start.
Shit.
He already attacked. That was what has triggered the initiative.
So why are we down here? What's the point?
The reason that you are down here, to go back quite a while, the reason you are down here is because two reasons. One, the champion Korak has been put into some sort of poison-induced coma, and only a greater restoration spell can revive him. None of the clerics in Talasval are powerful enough to cast this spell, but they believe that there may be scrolls of the ancient times hidden beneath the city in the catacombs and various things. You have not found one so far, and you are still having the vague
but
hope.
We
have asked.
got told that the queen might have one.
The Queen might have one. The other reason you are down here, and this is more of a personal goal, is for Trelemar, whose patron has sent him to find a mask that is deep beneath the city. And you know, well, Trelemar knows through a series of visions he's had, where he seems to be in the body of another drow with various companions, that there is a temple beneath the Garden of Stone where the mask is being kept. And that is
Why don't the Snurfniblin have it?
The Snurfniblin? They do not have it,
saying
I'm
it. I
afraid.
can't take it seriously.
We're the Snurfniblin!
They are not to be taken seriously. They should be wiped out.
So,
Those dice are nice.
Cam, what was your
Right.
initiative?
11.
11. Elora,
4.
4. Trelemar,
14.
14. Juto,
18.
18. As always, Miss Jing, you are first in the initiative order.
Did the blast count? Did it hit last
Yeah,
time?
no, so you actually blasted this main Durgar. I will note, because you dealt damage to him. You blasted him in the back, and he reacted by grinning and basically turning on you.
Isn't his name Resnack?
Resnack, yes.
That wasn't what I wanted to happen. I wanted to
Kill him.
Yeah.
You did not. So the blow, he seemed, he was wearing armor. You did
just
hit
hit
him, you
smart.
damaged him, but he seems very tough individual.
Could you describe the area to me?
So you are currently in Bork's house, Papa Snurfniblins. He is currently watching through a window what's happening. You have all seen Troll leave. You've heard the blast go off, and this angry voice call him out basically and shout something along the lines of, I believe it was, well, let's have some fun with this one here, or something like that.
Yeah, it was, I think. Yeah.
It was that nice Scottish accent.
My terribly stereotypical dwarf accent.
It's a dwarf accent, not a
It's
Scottish.
not a Scottish accent, it's a dwarf accent, please.
Right. Is that your
Appropriate.
excuse when it was horribly wrong?
No,
It's
that's
dwarf.
just how dwarves sound.
Can I leave Trelemar to his doom?
You certainly can. So yeah, you've heard the blast, you've heard a commotion outside. You are currently inside a very squat stone house. You, Cam, and Trelemar were kind of having to hunch your shoulders. Elora is small enough to not worry about it. Your horns and hair are just beneath the ceiling, whereas Cam and Trelemar actually have to kind of duck their shoulders a bit. Gurley has pulled over a box and is looking out of the window to see what is happening.
Curly. She got us into this mess.
No, I think Trelemar got you into this.
Trelemar got us into this mess. Thanks, Trell. Can you tell me of the DOS loot? How does the DOS loot work?
You strum it. You've attuned to it. You strum, you play a tune which you instinctively know through the magic, and different tunes will conjure different effects.
How long will the effect last for?
As long as the spell says it does. So if you were to cast certain things like invisibility, it is however long the spell lasts. Normally it's about an hour. Or until breaks your concentration.
I can tell you if you wish to know.
Now the way that the loot works is normally when a spellcaster casts a spell, they have to maintain concentration. You don't need to keep playing the loot once you've summoned the magic. You merely need to keep your concentration of the spell going.
You just got to chug those drop D chords, and then it's straight in there with invisibility.
I've got tiny ones though.
I assume you want to look up invisibility.
Yeah.
She's just gonna disappear.
It lasts for an hour,
Real.
as long as you concentrate.
Yep.
Might be.
So the way spells work, if you take damage, or if you were to cast another spell that requires concentration, you overlap the spell that you were previously casting. Or if you take damage, you have to make checks to see if you can maintain
the... And there's 4 other doodads.
And it does require both hands to play the DOS loot.
Okay, and there's 4 other dudes with him?
Yeah, there are 4 Durgars. Each of them have a shield and a battle axe. He has a large 2-handed hammer.
Where are all the other Snurfniblins?
The Snurfniblin, so the ones that they were beating up are kind of on the ground, and now that their attention is drawn towards Trell, you can see them trying to scurry away and get out of the way. They do not look like fighters. These guys look like they are very much...
I see you could think what I was thinking there.
Well, I mean, you could try and encourage them to fight back, but looking at them, they seem quite weak. They seem quite, a lot of them are battered and bruised.
I don't know what to do, guys.
For the
You may always
Snurfniblin.
delay. You can always delay your action and take your action later.
Can I delay my action unless Trelemar is hit, in which case I would like to run out and try and protect him.
Okay, so what you're doing there is you are holding an action, so you'll lose your movement and stuff like that. So if Trelemar gets attacked, you can run out to him, but that would be all you'd be able to do. Because you're kind of waiting, and then you're using up a lot of your momentum.
Lose your move and bonus action.
Can I not do anything, like, if he gets attacked, I can run out and try and block, or...
You could try.
Well, you just go out now and get in front of him.
You can definitely wait and try and barrel into somebody and try and knock them off their balance or get in the way. You could try that.
I'd like to do that.
So if somebody runs up to Trelemar,
I'd like
you
to
want to run
try
out.
and knock him over or just...
Okay, so I'd say you'd probably move up to the door edge just so you can see around, and you're going to try and maintain that. All right, Trelemar. It's actually you. You stand before you can see this dwarf. He just spits on the ground, tightens his grip on this large 2-handed hammer with a big flat stone head. The others ready their shields and battle axes, and he just grins at you.
You can run.
It's been a long time since I've had an opportunity to cave a drow's head in. I look forward to it.
Do you indeed?
Ooh, a bit of hot water, eh?
Oh no. Let's see. I am going to. It's too late. Cast Hold Person.
Okay, so you're going to target him.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the DC for your spell? What's the range? I think you're...
60 feet.
Yeah, you're more than in range. And what's your DC for your spells? It's on your...
14.
14.
You need tell
So,
there.
the first roll is a natural 1. However, Durgar are naturally resistant against spells that try and paralyze them.
Oh, dear.
Bastards.
So 14, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. You summon this magic, you launch out and you try and grip his body with your force, your arcane power, and you can see he kind of grins and goes to struggle through it, but then his body just seizes up in paralysis.
Oh.
So that's your action.
Do you want to talk to him?
Ooh.
I really...
So
God,
you
I've
can
gotta
move
bite my
and you have a
tongue
bonus
on what
action
to
left.
say.
Yep, don't, you can't, nope, none of that. Unless you're shouting it out in character.
What sort of thing can I do as a bonus action?
So you might have spells that you can cast as bonus actions.
Okay.
You might have abilities
How
you
do I
can
know?
do.
How do I know? I can
It will
cast
say
Say that's a
casting
bonus
time, bonus
So-
one action.
Yeah,
So I
see,
think
that's an action.
yeah.
Action. Bonus
end
action
of each
for
of its
hex.
turns. Okay.
You can hex
So
something.
The only thing
Yeah.
you've got is hex for bonus action, unless you can also I don't know.
Yeah, or you could move.
Or
You've got
you
your movement as well.
move.
You could use an item. Bonus action. Most items require use. So if you had like a potion you wanted to drink or some such.
Unfortunately, no. I have an eye patch, which I don't think is going to be very useful.
Put it
at
there,
this
it does.
time.
I would say as a bonus action you could slip the eye patch on.
And lose depth perception.
It would look very good.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay, on the same guy.
Yeah.
Now, question: is Hex a concentration spell? Say it normally has a C on the card. It will have like a little C.
Yes. Next duration, there's a C.
Yep. So that means it's so if you did want to cast that, you would break the whole person. I'm afraid. So you won't
Don't wanna
be
do
able
that.
move. No. You can still move though. You can move. You can see there are a bunch of stone huts. There appears to be sort of like a makeshift kind of what's it called? Like a tent, but not with the full walls. It's just kind of like a bit of fabric.
Like a
with
pagoda.
small No, I'm trying to think. It's like like a bit of fabric at the top with just sticks holding it up. So it's sort of like a gazebo in a sort of way.
A yurt.
A yurt, sure. And then in the middle there seems to be like a small collection of stuff. Various like ores and gemstones and things like that.
Is that what they offered?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah, it seems quite small. It's like a small kind of like bit of fabric and then a couple of bits and bobs here and there. And you can see that these all have like these squat little entrances. All these little things.
I am going to run behind the hut to my left.
So this one?
Yeah.
So you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Just you can get to about there.
Some cover. Dang.
Yeah, so you're kind of like now about half coverish from this thing. Reznak's go at the end of his turn. He simply tries to save out of your spell. He has advantage. It does not. He's just like you can see him desperately trying to fight this this spell off. Cam.
Yes. I'm going to use my action to invoke duplicity.
Dupe! In a flash of light, a secondary Cam appears next to you.
As a bonus action, I can move it up to 30 feet. So I'm going to move him out the front door and just start gyrating there.
He's just like,
I'm also- can I talk through Cam? No, I can't.
I don't think you could. Well, but you could do something like minor illusion and
I can
make
cast
it look,
spells from him.
Yeah, so you could do like a minor illusion and make it look like he's speaking.
I don't know if I
but that
have
would be an
that.
action.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay, so you just leave this thing gyrating.
I'm just, nodding. He's got some hips on him.
He does. He swings those hips. Those hips don't lie.
Does the dupe have noodle dick?
Well, that's a good question. You do feel a strength back in your nether region. You feel like yourself again.
Padding.
Because you did take a long rest
There's
last
a
time.
lot of there's a lot of socks in
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
bandages and shit.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
isn't it?
How's your
If
bladder?
anything, it's
bit
constricting right
uncomfortable,
now.
Yeah, it's sweaty down there.
Then can I use a tiny little
bit
bit
of
of
action.
time to like just take out
You've
all
not
the socks?
moved, so yeah, I'd say like as your movement, you pull out socks and
Don't look.
bandages.
It's back, everybody. Back in
Dupo's gone
action.
blind.
Elora, you have a higher dexterity than these normal Durgar. What would you like to do? So you can see this secondary Cam leaves the building, starts gyrating. You can see Trell has dashed over to grab what looks like cover. I'd say you can see that this main guy isn't moving. Yeah.
I'm going to bear Laura,
I'd already actually had you out as a bear.
but I'm going to bide you two at the door.
Okay.
And if anyone tries to attack,
So
I will.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt. The hole that you came through is quite small. Bear Laura will not fit through the tiny snurf nibbling
I
entrance.
won't turn as bear
No,
Laura then.
I would assume that if you want to, you could easily transform outside though.
Maybe that's me.
Then they will
That's
see a giant bear.
what
Okay, I'll leave you there.
The bear is smaller than a wolf.
That the miniatures are not indicative of the actual size of the creature in the thing. The bear
It's
is
very
huge.
limited miniatures.
Yeah.
It's ruining our immersion.
My immersion.
Shut up. It's like the Kim catchphrase. You could step outside and bear. You can cast spells. What would you like to do?
Good question. See, there's.
Just ruin the Snuff Niblin's hut.
It's made of stone. It'd be quite hard to try.
Is
and
it
break.
stone?
Yeah, it's all stone. It's all made from stone.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought they looked like clay pots.
Just like we live in a clay pot, sir.
I want to turn to Gurley and say, has anyone fought them before?
Oh no, it's the first time. It's really exciting.
Nobody has won against these people.
Well, nobody ever fights them.
If
I can't say maybe they have won, but yeah, no one's fought. So I'm excited.
Okay, that's great. If we were to tell your people to fight, would they fight with us?
Ooh. She makes like this kind of. They're not very. They're not. They don't normally stand up to the Durgar. They just normally take a beating.
Well, tell them that there are people who can win now, and that they can help us.
You want me to do it?
Yes, you're small. You can run quick.
Okay.
Tell them.
All right. I'll try.
Get the word out.
Okay. And then she looks like she's about to go. As you do that, the other Durgar start to advance. So these guys. So.
Snurf
Why
nibblins to
did
the
they do this
rescue.
to us?
I'm literally gonna slap you upside the head if we get through this. First the vault, now this. I haven't forgotten.
Oh dear.
Oh, the gyrating dupe cam.
Oh no.
Kind of stand there. So the one of them moves up to the dupe of Cam and just swings through it with this battle hammer. And he just whoosh, slices straight through it. He kind of looks around. He's like, ah, and then seems to try and look around to see where the
The
illusion is
dupe
coming
just
from.
mouths lol
Yeah.
at him.
Would he know what that means?
This one's going to take a dash action to get next to Trelamar. Juto, your triggered action. He's not going to swing for him, but you can see this guy advancing. You said if one of them moved up to them that you would try and run out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Because your advanced movement as a monk, you just sprint over towards him. Did you want to still try and knock him down, or do you just want to get in the way?
I would like to knock him down.
Okay, you need to give me an athletics, because it's going to be strength based, unfortunately, to try and knock him down.
Athletics.
That can't be right, can it? Can it? Can it?
Athletics.
+2. Wait, you're proficient, so it should be.
Yeah, so if you're
5.
proficient, yeah, well,
No, because
Yeah,
I'm minus
if you
one
look
strength.
up
minus
there.
1 strength. Proficiency is 3, so it'd be
2.
plus
Yeah,
2.
it's +2. Yeah. Because of your strength.
Yeah. 12.
12. You collide into this thing and just throw him against the wall, which staggers him, and you basically knock him prone. You just like using your momentum of speed. He wasn't expecting you to burst so quickly out of this tiny little hut,
Nice.
and you just shoulder him straight into the room, and it stumbles him backwards.
GG bullet Juto.
This one takes out a javelin from behind it. It kind of puts its takes out a javelin and throws the javelin towards you, effectively. This is
if I
a
die.
ranged. This is a ranged attack against you, though.
Oh!
Thought I should point that out. So a 17 to hit you.
That does it.
I would like to
Deflect.
use a key point and do deflect missile.
Okay. Do you know how that works?
No! What
I
do
think
you
I have to roll
think?
the damage.
I've never had to use it, and I didn't think I ever would. But let me go to the bit where I marked it out.
Okay, so I've got it here. So you would take 3 points of damage, but you don't even need to spend a key point actually to do it the normal way. You just use your reaction. So you roll 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level.
What was it?
A d10 plus
D10.
dex mod plus monk level.
That's a D12. D10 is the.
That one.
Yeah,
And then
So I roll that.
Yep.
that's a 6.
6. And then
And
it's
your
plus
dex modifier
10.
10,
plus monk level.
15.
Right. Because the damage was only 3, you reduce it to 0, you can knock it away. If you want, you can spend a key point to catch it and throw it back.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay, so you spend a key point.
That's awesome.
And you basically make it as if it was an attack, like an unarmed, like one of your unarmed strikes. So you get full bonuses.
You gotta roll a hit, right?
An unarmed
Yep.
strike. So
Yep.
I got to roll
D20,
D20
Yep, you got to
first.
roll to hit. Yep. So like rolling to hit normally.
15.
15. It's not enough. So you kind of out of the air. You spend a key point. You snatch this javelin, spin around, and you throw it back towards the Durgar. But he raises up this kind of thick metal, dark iron shield, and just dong, it just bounces off this shield. She's quick! Damn it, she caught that bloody javelin! Like, you just hear him crying out from the distance. And this one seems to take up a defensive position next to Reznak. At the end of the round, Gurley runs out. He gets over to here. You can hear kind of like just like faint sort of, you can hear faint talking coming from over there, but you don't know the reaction of what that has done. Juto, back to you.
The thing you bit your tongue about, da 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 da.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
it.
You think so, rather than taking advantage of what's going on here?
Da da, whatever. You'll go.
What would Juto do?
What would Juto do? What are you doing? What are you doing? Quick.
Going to
If you
attack.
had-
Okay.
So it's going to attack.
Right, you have advantage because he's prone.
So that is 12, 19,
That is going to hit.
19.
Yeah, so yeah, it's worth to check even if you have advantage in case you get a crit. But that hits.
Can I roll that again because it went out of the box? Or
Did it land
No,
flat?
it landed there.
Okay.
Then it counts.
Okay, that is 8.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
Do that.
Okay.
Is it a crit because he's prone?
No,
auto crit?
no, that's paralyzed, mate, not prone. Paralyzed. If you attack Reznak, it would.
Oh
be.
wait, it's advantage to hit, right? 'Cause he's
Yeah, it's
prone.
advantage to hit. But
Yeah,
you don't get
that's-
auto crits because of
Oh, so it'd be
prone.
an auto crit on Resnick.
Yeah, because it's paralyzed. Yeah. So 8 damage from that first attack.
Interesting.
Yeah. 10, 7. Wait, no. My extra attack is with the Guando again, isn't it?
Yep.
Can I do poison damage as well?
Oh, on that.
On that
one
first attack.
You certainly can. Yeah.
Retcon.
Well, it was adding damage and.
Plus 5.
Okay. He does seem to be somewhat resistant to that and takes half, so that's 2.
And he still takes damage though.
He does still takes damage. He's not immune.
Okay, and my second attack with my Guandao?
Mhm.
17.
17. This time, as you swing, is that with the advantage? 'Cause
Oh,
he's
I
prone?
didn't do advantage on
Yeah,
the
do advantage because he's prone. So while he's prone, you have
17.
17 again. This time he manages to pull up the shield, clangs down.
Their AC is fucking huge.
18. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
They have shields and armor.
Can I kick with my bonus?
Yeah, you just kick him on the floor. You have advantage on this as well while he's still prone.
No.
Do it again. Advantage.
Advantage.
11, 17.
17, not enough. Again, you kick and your foot hits the solid armor he's wearing underneath. It seems to be some sort of like chainmail and just bounces off. That is Juto's go. Unless you would like to try and move anywhere. Are you right where you are? You've used your bonus action.
Can I move like a little bit so that I'm not in line of sight of Javelin Dude?
You can move. You could, if you move anywhere that isn't like next to him. So if you move like here, you're still in line of sight for Javelin Dude.
But he's gonna stand up.
Well, he would get an attack off if you try and move anywhere else.
Okay.
So you could move to like here. You
No.
can move anywhere around him without provoking an attack opportunity.
Like just at his feet, so if he stands
Like that.
up, he's in the
He's
way.
like at least kind of blocking
Yeah.
the way. Okay, yeah, sure, you can do that. So
I
that's
want to use him as a flesh shield.
Mr. Trellamar. So for you, just so you know, because you have a creature within 5 feet of you, range attacks disadvantage. Because he's prone, I don't know why this is, you don't get advantage with ranged attacks against him while he's prone. It's only melee attacks that you get advantage on.
You could attack the
Which one is the guy that I've got hold person?
This guy, Reznak, the guy with the two-handed hammer.
One that looks different.
The one that
Oh,
looks
yeah.
different,
I
basically.
couldn't see him behind
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
boss
the
NPC.
big chappy.
You can see it on the screen.
Oh yeah, there it is. How big are these creatures in comparison to us?
So the dwarves, they're slightly squatter and shorter, but they are much wider. They've got very thick barrel chests and arms. Think Gimli in Lord of the Rings and that sort of thing. So quite stocky and sturdy, but they are a bit shorter.
Deep grey skin though, and
deep
red eyes.
deep grey skin, red eyes, white hair, but their beards almost seem to be made of like quills, like dark red quills, rather than actual hair.
Big bristly beard.
A great big bushy beard.
A great big bushy beard.
I am going to disguise myself as one of them.
Okay, so just
Right in front of them?
Can they see me?
yeah.
Am I not hidden
Right
enough?
at your feet.
You're kind of.
If he's on the floor.
You can try and hide. I would say that because you kind of got this.
Can I run around the thing and then a camera on the other side?
Sorry guys,
Yeah,
I'm
you can do
late.
if you want to. Yeah, so you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go to run away, the guy on the floor just tries to swing at you with his axe with an attack of opportunity. But an 8 will not hit you. So you run around to here. Action. You disguise yourself as. Let's put you down as a little dwarf man. So you kind of like look at them, study them quickly.
We don't
Deep
know
grey
that's
screen.
true.
The only thing is, I think you can't. You would appear as a very tall one because I don't think
Yeah,
disguise
you
self.
can't
You can
disguise
change your
height.
height.
Oh shit, yeah.
Just squat.
Yeah, you kind of have to like hunch yourself a little bit, and you're like trying to kind of
get really
pass
small.
it off.
Trout, get it
and
together
then
today,
you're
man.
and then you want to appear on the other side, basically.
Yeah. Can I
10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to about there with your movement.
Can I use telepathy? Was that counted as a?
Sorry?
Can I use my telepathy to?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
I shall telepathically say to Juto, "It's me."
Well, Juto kind of sees you as you tuck round the building. As you kind of tuck round the building, she does see
Oh,
you
she does see me.
transform as well. Yeah.
Kill someone!
Now the range of your target is only 30 feet, so Juto would be the only one that would be in range.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy,
Go on.
but is disguise self-concentration?
Oh.
If it's-
Let's find out. That's a good point, Chris Drop.
You're being that guy.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Damn it.
Oh, you
You're
might break.
benefiting him.
You might break out of that unlucky sooner than you think if you keep that
Thank you, mighty GM.
up. Thank you, GM. Can I have extra experience, please? Disguise self. Where the fuck is it? Oh, disguise self. You are very fortunate. Disguise self is not a concentration spell.
It was worth asking. Otherwise, that would bug me.
Okay.
But you're okay, man.
Okay. So you do that.
I didn't kill you. Thanks.
So that's Trelamar's go. Resnak's go. At the end of his go, he tries to save out, and he does this time, even without his advantage. And he just looks around, furious, eyes darting around, trying to find the Dark Elf. That's at the end of his round, though. He doesn't get to do anything else. So we go to Cam. Cam Buckland.
I'm going to. Is there a window in the snuff nibbling hut?
Yep. You can move. It was where Gurley was. You can move.
Can
up
I
to
see
the-
that dude right in front of me?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get advantage on my attack.
Because you have your
He's
duplicate next to him. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it said that you had to be in melee, I'd argue that you don't have to be. Yeah.
You've got a traitor roll in.
I do.
We got 3.
12.
You have advantage. Don't forget.
13.
You fling the dagger, spins through the air, just bounces off the armor. You summon it. It turns into cloud form, and reforms back in your hand, having missed.
Shit. I turn to Alora and say, "Is there nothing else we can do to not engage in battle with these things? They look tough. What about
We have to talk to them. I
visions
guess.
or something?"
I have nothing to do that.
That's what you can get out on your turn in those 6 seconds. So you've moved. You've got a little bit of movement left if you
Bonus
want to try
action.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the dupe as close to this guy as possible and start humping his leg.
He's already close to him in terms of game mechanics, but yeah, he
Kind of
like
trying
gets
to
right
turn
up
him
onto
away
him.
from the hut. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah, you can kind of move him around here and
Start like rabbiting his leg.
yeah, he's trying but there's also part like the duplicate somewhat phases through him a little bit as well, like as he gets too close.
My nat's just phasing through.
Yeah, just like phasing through him all
See
the
that.
time. Yep, absolutely. Elora. Hi. What would you like to do? Moonbeam!
Actually, no.
Moonbeam.
Is the one beside the dude
Yep.
wearing metal?
They are all wearing metal.
So heat metal.
You can definitely do that. Yep.
Make him boil in his own armor.
Yep.
But they got like.
What?
I'm just reading Mistborn.
So heat metal, yeah.
Yeah, heat metal.
You've got
That
that.
metal.
Mistborn's great.
So I don't know why you're
Push.
So it's just a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within
He is.
range.
He is
Wearing
indeed
heavy
wearing
metal.
heavy armor.
It's just that you can see within range. So
Yep.
I can see him out the door.
Yep.
That's a
Color
heavy
red hot,
metal if
any
ever I
creature
saw
in
one.
physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage.
Yep. So just
when
like
you
no,
cast
not
it.
even a save. It just takes the
No,
damage
it's
straight away.
Trapped within it.
Nice. Cool.
And I can use any of my subsequent turns bonus action to do it again.
Nice. Cool. All right. 2d8
Excellent.
fire damage. You say?
Hot
Yeah,
nipples.
just look at that.
13 fire damage.
Nice. That was fucking good shout.
13.
Yeah.
So you watch as Elora kind of utters a mystical, natural kind of sounding prayer in Elven, and you just watch your dupe, as he's humping it, the armor around this Durgar starts glowing bright red hot, and he just screams, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" just screaming in absolute agony and pain.
I mouth with my dupe because I can't speak through it.
Yeah.
Friction fuck.
He is in too much pain to notice, but you know.
But you know.
You know that you did that, and you're like, yeah.
No.
Just like,
I don't want to think about it.
you begin. Eventually, you will start to smell cooked flesh as it.
I was
goes
trying
on.
to have a conversation with Laura and she started uttering just jargon at me in response. Like, what?
So the one that is currently burning to death, or like being slowly cooked in his own armor, he realizes that the investigate like this is clearly an illusion, and actually looks around and sees you through the window.
Oh, for
And he just dives through the window on you, like he's just like ah, and like tries to dive on you.
Boiling dwarf man.
Okay, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I have advantage being through a window?
You have +2 because it counts as half cover.
11.
11. You are so
13 with the +2.
you are so distracted by your dupe. You're like, yeah, that was really good, and you're like trying to be like, yeah, I'm super clever, and then you turn around, and you just see this blazing dwarf like, ah! He lands on top of you. So is there something that happens if he gets in contact with?
If you touch it,
It takes 2d8.
yeah.
Yep. So roll that
Any
2d8.
creature in physical contact.
Yep.
You idiot.
I didn't do shit. You were equal to what it was like. So
5.
5. You take 5 fire damage as this thing is on top of you, just burning, and he just tries to punch you in your face. That's going to be 16 to hit.
No.
Nope.
Well,
So
it's a 16.
so it is 16. So that hits. It has to be. Remember, it has to be higher. You take another 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he's just like, get it off, just like wailing, and it looks like he's just panicking.
Fuck the dupe, not me.
So that was his go. This one stands up and will attempt to fight Juto. So he stands up with his movement, and then he kind of utters a deep rock mala, and his body bursts into white hot flame.
What's going on here? Come on.
He can do that.
You can make a DC dexterity saving throw, please. It's not a big deal against Juto because she is resistant to fire. So.
That's true.
Why is everyone got fire? I'm the fire child
Well,
here.
not anymore.
I'm the special snowflake!
Yeah.
Okay.
8, 15.
15. You manage to basically keep yourself at a distance away from this white hot fire as he's just absolutely blazing in this white hot
fire
energy
against
around
me.
him. But he will try and hit you with his battle axe. 18 to hit you.
Yeah.
You take 6 points of damage as this battle axe just cuts down, cutting part through your robe, cutting your leg.
I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Rebuke! Okay, sure.
What do I do?
Okay, so this is so I believe you cast it as a second level because you're a tiefling. Basically, he makes a saving throw. If he fails, he takes fire damage. Hellish Rebuke once per day as a second level. What is your charisma?
10.
10. So this is going to be against
0.
an 11.
Is that actually?
He
You do
fails,
have, like, a
but he is
whole
resistant to
pile
fire
of
currently.
stuff.
Roll 3d10. I think. It is warm, so warm.
D10, yeah.
I feel like that guy. I feel like I'm boiling in my suit of armour.
Take the 0 off.
Yep, 3d10.
6 and a
6,
5.
5. 6, 5,
11.
6.
17. Half of that becomes 8, rounded down. So he takes 8. That's that.
Nice. You did a thing.
Yeah, you can see him like, ah, and he's just like trying to keep away. Seemingly thought that his protection, his innate fire powers would protect him. They, it still burns through as you launch back with this counterattack. This one, seeing that Reznak is alive now, will begin to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, he's alive now, as in not held.
He's not
Yeah,
held.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 25, yeah. And this one will also 5, 10, 15, 25, 5, 10, 15, 25.
I'm trying to hump at anyone passing
No,
me.
just desperately turning around.
Trying to get
hump
attention from anybody.
as much as he can.
Guess
This
it's
one,
not working.
actually no, he dashed, so he can't do anything. None of them can actually. Back up to the top, Juto. Oh, Gurley will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
Whoa, wait, where did those dudes come from?
Huh?
They all.
They all just
They were
moved.
up here and they've just run towards you as you are the only.
Why me?
Because you're the only
only
clear,
one-
visible
yeah.
fighter. They've seen that this is an illusion.
You guys are all a bag of pricks, you know that.
I've done damage
So,
through the window.
Juto, you currently now have 3 of them surrounding you.
Oh, goody.
Can't do anything to my turn.
I would like to...
You're just watching as this like flaming,
Well, he's
burning.
gonna stay on fire. So.
You're just like, Cam, get out! Like, I'm not taking that off.
I would
I'm
like
not taking it
to
off.
use a key point
Yep.
and do Step of the Wind.
Okay. So you
So I would
disengage.
like to disengage, and my jump distance is also doubled.
Okay. So you want to like jump over them or something, or where do you want
Away!
to go? Okay. Away where? Like towards here? Up here? Towards this guy?
I'd like to go back to the surface, please.
Well, that's too
Jump
far.
directly up.
Up there, up where the
Where do you wanna go?
sky is ocean blue. Shall I come to you guys? What shall I do?
What are you doing?
I'd like to go this way.
This way?
Like, kind of round the back where Trell went.
Okay. Yep. So
5,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You could come all the way around here with one move.
Can I go even further? Because it says...
Well, that's your bonus action to do a disengage.
So can I do any
So you
more?
could-
Can I?
Yeah,
we
you
can
could
move
use your
more?
You can now use your movement to go another 40,
Yeah.
and then you could still attack. So, but where do you want to go? You could get pretty much anywhere up to like this line, effectively. Maybe not this guy. You could come around like this way.
I don't know whether or not to come and join you guys, or go elsewhere, or stick with Trell, or just run away.
Well, you got to make a quick decision. You're gonna lose it. You can lose your turn.
I'm gonna carry on this way.
So like up round here,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, like that way or like that way.
This way.
Okay. 5,
Toward,
10,
like, towards
15,
me, yeah, so I'm kind of
25,
hidden a bit.
30, 35, 40. Yep, you get all the way up there. So you just watch as Juto just leaps away in unnatural speed and just disappears.
Can I
You
be
still
like-
have your action technically as well.
Can I be a little bit more like behind the
Yeah.
hut, so I'm
So you
just
wanna be like
not
this way?
quite like so Resnet can't
Yeah.
see me.
Yep, so it'd
basically.
be more like there then.
Um,
And you still have an action
how
technically as
much would a normal healing potion do?
well. Regular
for me?
healing potion, 2d4 plus 2.
So I'm on 16 hit point right now. Would that be a good?
It'd probably be,
thing?
yeah, depends on how well it rolls. And normally I roll
What's
a
your
potion.
max?
28.
Yeah,
Yes.
Probably worth doing.
Can I chug
Drink a healing potion?
a normal healing potion?
certainly
please?
can. You heal 3, 6, 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
It's above average. You pop it, the potion, glug, 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 feel the warmth glowing inside you as your wounds
That's
begin to
24.
knit back together. Trelamar!
Shut up.
So you've seen Juto just absolutely run past you.
She's pegged it.
Yep.
I'm fed up.
Currently have your magical disguise.
So that's that one done.
Ordination is this Raznak. What is he? Is he captain?
You don't know. Gurley basically said that he was the tax collector.
Worth killing.
He's the tax man.
The dirty taxman.
Tax man.
What would you like to do, friend?
I am going to go over to Mr. Taxman in my disguise.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 10. You can get all the way up to him if you want to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yep.
And I'm going to go. Don't laugh, Trop.
What you said? What'd you do?
Sir, maybe we should capture these intruders as slaves for Princess Charissa, for Queen Charissa.
Whatever your fucking name is.
Give me a deception check, quick.
Jesus
It's not like
Christ.
she's a queen.
I said queen, I corrected myself. Oh, fuck. What is it? Deception?
We're so
Yep.
dead.
Where is it?
We're all dead.
13.
Okay.
If we
So
see
you
her, we're
blurt
dead.
this out to him, and he kind of looks around at you. Are you doing anything else? You've moved. You've kind of had to do a double move to get to him. Yeah, that's actually pretty much.
Nah,
what you can
just
do.
that.
So you do that. He turns at you on his turn. He just looks at you, and then he's just like, and the hammer just comes swinging towards you. You kind of see. You think that he's seen through the illusion of the magic, and yeah, he swings towards you. Swings his large hammer twice. 17 to hit you. Right, the first time, this hammer just collides with your ribs, and you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As this hammer just, he's just like, I'll capture someone. You bastard! Do you not think I'd be tricked by this illusion? This lie! And then the second hammer swing comes down on you as well. That's 22.
Can we just fucking surrender already? Like, seriously?
You can do, yeah, sure. The second one
Why
is
are we
12
trying?
points of damage as this hammer just comes around the second way.
Are you
So that's-
unconscious?
That'd be
That's
23 total.
No, I'm alright. I'm
He's
okay.
still up.
Have
He's
you got-
level
have you got-
5 now.
have you got-
He's got hit points.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. His max is
Your disguise
29.
still maintains because it's not concentration, but
Yeah,
just-
I've got 5
Oh,
tips.
shit, I'm getting
so I'm
boiled
alright.
alive.
Do something!
Unfortunately, yeah, it seems that he saw through the disguise itself, and your lie was not particularly convincing.
Damn.
And yeah, that's what he does on his
We're
turn.
fucked.
If we see the queen, we're fucked. So, we
That's
should
his
just
go. Cam.
leave.
I'm gonna try and get off of this boiling
Yeah,
hot.
yeah. I mean,
I'll
so
get
basically,
out from
he's kind of
underneath.
knocked you prone.
Hot
Give me.
mess.
You can make an acrobatics or athletics check, depending on which is higher.
Okay.
Basically, escaping a grapple.
We'll be at 6.
That's enough.
What?
Yeah. I rolled like 2.
Oh.
I rolled a 4 in total. He's so in pain. He's just writhing around. You just managed to scrabble your way out from under him.
Okay, good. Is that my
half
movement?
your movement to
Half my
stand up.
movement, right.
And I'd say your action to escape the grapple. So you've got half movement left.
Did you say they're fire resistant? No, they're not fire resistant.
This guy seemed to be, because of this, he's conjured this kind of aura of flame around him.
Well, I'm gonna move back away from him as much as possible.
Yep. So you can either go back inside the room or out.
Staying within the room.
Okay, so
And
yeah, that would be your full movement. to get
bonus
to there.
action, I'm gonna move the dupe into the room.
Okay. Like
Yeah, right where I was.
that. Okay.
Did he notice?
We'll find out on his turn. We'll find out on his turn. So that's your move, your action, your bonus action. That's all you've done. Elora. As a bonus action, do you want to burn your man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn
roll,
the
roll
man.
that damage. He can't take the armor off like this. He just can't do anything about this.
11.
So you do that, and he just like, and just it dies. Just he's cooked alive in his armor. You just
What's
hear
that
a
smell like?
gurgle. Yeah, oh, awful. This smells of burnt flesh and just seared
Sirloin steak.
skin. Oh no, no, that'd be nice. This is rancid, horrible burnt flesh. Flesh. That's your bonus section. You can go out and surrender.
Yeah, and get fucking attacked too.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know what they're going to do. What would Elora do in this situation is the question.
She'd want to leave the entire area and go back to the surface.
Cool. Do that.
Really?
You can just run.
That's not gonna help anyone.
You could probably open the door, for a little bit more air.
You can probably see that
Yeah.
Cam's injured. at this point you would probably be able to look out and see that Trelemar has just been hit by these terrible blows.
Wait, so that was my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So
You've still got your movement and your action.
can I move? Can I reach Trelemar?
You probably won't be able to because that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you wanted to use a spell as well, you could only get to here.
You got potion yourself. I can't get to heal you, so
Yeah, you got a potion, right, Charles?
he does.
Yeah.
I think he's got more than
Yep.
one actually. I think we gave him loads.
No, I've only got one.
Oh, do you?
I've only got one.
I'm gonna give you
It's
more.
because everyone.
I've
is
only
I'm
gonna
alright.
do it.
I'm on 11. I'm not like.
See, this guy's tough now.
Yeah, until the next hammer swing.
One
Okay,
more.
exactly.
Hammer time.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna go out.
okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So whereabouts do you want to go?
Yeah, I want to go near the.
You want to go towards that guy? You get to
And say, we don't want to fight.
5, 10,
I don't want to
15,
fight.
20.
Take us to your queen.
Okay, that's what you say.
Take us to your queen. We don't want this.
Okay, cool. His response will be in his turn.
Get it probably done.
The Durgar, the rest of them that are still alive, these two are like, where'd she go?
And they're gonna see me, and they're gonna fucking.
They're going to see that one, but I think at this present time they'd be more concerned. These two will actually just waste their time by going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, they only get to about there. Like that. And then they're going to try and throw javelins at Juto. 5, 10, 15, 25. That guy's just going to move up. He basically spends his whole turn walking in here and trying to be confused.
Flanked by
those.
Cam.
Yeah.
Have a sandwich.
Okay, these two
Nice.
pull out javelins and try and throw them towards Juto. You can only use your reaction on one of these.
They do 3 damage though, right?
No, it varies.
He rolled 3 this time.
So the first one is a 17 to hit. The second one is a natural 20.
So use it
Um,
on that one.
You may choose which one you would like to use your
I'd like
reaction
to use
on.
it on the natural 20,
Right.
please.
Well, I still have to roll damage, and it's whether you get enough damage on it. So that's a 1, so that's 2, that's 5. I'm gonna guess. So you can do that even without rolling. You can just reduce it to 0.
Am I allowed? So the one that I want to. So 5, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you said you wanted to use it on the crit, so you reduce the crit to
Uh-huh.
0.
Plus-
And you can. Do you want to catch it and throw it back, or just deflect it?
Is that the guy who I was injuring before?
Yes.
Mr. Flame Bastard.
Yeah. That is.
I would like to throw it back at his face, please.
Spend a key point. Roll an attack.
It was 20 again.
Yeah, D20. It's like a normal attack, like with your Guandal. Well, not the Guandal. No,
20.
Natural 20.
No, 17 and 3.
That hits. You roll 1d6 plus your Dex modifier.
1 plus 4, and then was it plus monk though?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
It's just
So
a-
5.
Okay. And so you throw this back, kind of stabs into him. He staggers back, surprised by what happens. But while you're doing that, the other one, which of course I roll a 6 on, actually strikes into you. Take 8 damage. It's while you're throwing this one back, the other one just catches and grazes against your arm, creating a deep cut. And this guy just is confused.
8.
Yeah, he took 8.
Is he looking, any kind of damage, or is he?
I mean,
looking close to
they
death?
definitely. He's not. You can't tell. You can look at him and he looks injured. You can see that he's bleeding from wounds. Certainly, the fire has burnt part of his face, but it's very difficult to tell. Gurley, well, yep, she gets to there. Try a persuasion check. Oh, that one actually worked. Okay, so that's that go. Juto, it's your go.
Juto.
I would like to carry on, going round this way. How far can I get naturally?
Yeah. So it's your movement to get to there, or you could technically be
Can't
here actually.
really get any closer. Can I attack from there? I can't really attack.
You could do it with shuriken or darts, or you could spend a key point to do a dash, extra
What
movement.
about those flaming fists?
No, she's got the burning hands. She doesn't have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reach one. You could spend a key point to do another movement as a bonus action and get round.
I'm running out of key
After I
points.
just told him we were gonna fucking threaten him.
I haven't said what I'm gonna do yet.
I haven't said what I'm gonna do. What are you doing?
We yield.
Okay.
We are envoys from the Shadowed Sun, sent to see your queen. My colleague acted out of stupidity.
Okay.
We yield.
Okay. Cool. Say that. So you run round. So that's what you say. Cholamar. I know that face. I know that face. That matte face.
This is my face, yeah.
Yep. What would you like to do?
Your goddamn potion!
Goddamn potion.
You got like loads of allies around now.
Well, yeah, that's true, you see. So I'm at a disadvantage though, aren't I? Cause
If you want to blast him with
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast, yes, you would be, because you're right next to him.
Heard what I said. Come on.
And Juto.
And Judo.
What would Trell do, is the question.
Be a
Stop
dick.
trying to get a TP.
No. I am asking what Trell would do, because that's what Matt has to do. That's the thing to do. If he would listen to you guys, then yeah, he should do that.
If he doesn't, he gets no
If he
less.
valued his friends.
Yeah, alright, so I will submit myself and just go, the tiefling is correct. I am incredibly dim-witted and stupid.
Yes!
Okay.
And I will turn back to Juto and glare.
Okay. So that's it. You're just gonna do that.
I'm still remembering the vaults.
At the end, it like basically Resnak holds the hammer up. He grabs the front of your shirt, unless you try and resist him. Like he grabs it.
Now I'll let him
Okay.
do
He's
it
like,
for now.
Drop your weapons, all of you, now, or I cave his head in like a grape.
Well, I'm very, very tempted.
I dropped it.
Do they have
you
grapes
drop,
down here?
you drop your weapon.
Can he see me?
He hasn't seen you. He's talking to these three at the moment.
My dupe in the window is going to drop his fake dagger.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
no! Not Trell!
He can't speak, but it's like,
I'm saying that.
oh, okay.
Fine.
But you're like. There is a Durgon next to you.
Yeah.
He's like now looking at you.
right
Like,
there.
'cause you're like, oh
I'm nodding and I'm like putting Nimbus on the floor.
no. Okay. What are you doing?
I dropped my weapon.
Okay, you drop the weapon. You drop your weapon. He looks at you. You don't really have a weapon, so he's just like. He seems to like glower for a minute. I actually need to think about the order of this. So he then says,
Men, stand down. We take them to the Queen now.
and that's what he does. Cam Buckland, what do you do? So I'm assuming you're going to do what you said. You tell the dupe to like, oh, and then you start
I'm
dropping your
going
weapons.
to get rid of the dupe.
Okay.
I guess that doesn't cost anything, right?
No.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to this dwarf and
Yeah.
say,
He looks at you.
just take me in. I want to speak to him.
Speak to who?
Your boss.
Oh, I thought you meant the Queen.
No.
It's a woman.
Your boss.
Okay. So you just submit yourself to him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave me out.
Okay, as you do that, at the end of your turn, 3 Snurf Nibblins and Gurley run out of this building.
Oh shit.
Yeah! Gurley cries.
I just want to shout, girly, no!
You do that. They kind of get out to here, see that you're all surrendering, and they're just like, they're like, ah! They come out with like kitchen pans and knives, and then they just sort of stop, and then they just drop them. And they're like, and then they go back inside. They literally like run out, do that, see that it's gone tits up, run in and try and hide.
Too slow, girly. Too slow.
The other Durgar will eventually bring out and they lead you up to them. Resnak basically grabs you, like grabs the back of your collar now, like he's kind of grabbing the back of your shirt effectively.
Kisses me.
No, he does not. He's like shoves you forward.
Rhaegar. Is that your name?
Resnak.
That's the one. Sweet. We apologise for boiling one of your men alive, and as an offering, the one that
You
attacked
see
you.
his grip on his hammer just.
Well, you're going to see the body. Yeah, sorry. As an offering of our apology, we offer an eye patch as payment.
eye patch.
It's encrusted in gold and diamonds.
That seems he's like,
Give it to me now.
That's what you want from this place, right?
he holds his hand out to you. He's just like, give it to me then.
He's got it.
Is that all you want from this place?
He pats it down. He pats you down, finds the eye patch, takes it off you.
And I say to him,
He's just like, this won't buy the life of my man.
But it's more than you've already collected.
It's something.
all
He
we are
shoves it in his
looking
pocket.
for in this place.
I do not care what you're looking for. You're to see the queen, and you can explain it to her.
Perhaps we can make a deal.
Perhaps. The queen will be the judge of that. Unless you guys try and resist, the Durgar and Resnak will lead you up towards and out of the village. As you go to leave, there are 4 more Durgar that were outside of the village, and they join up and now kind of join the contingent as Resnak orders them to basically 2 on each of you, basically, with those who are left and himself. You are led out of Gloom.
As we leave, I'm just
Okay.
gonna look for Girly, try and get
Okay.
eye contact.
Yeah, sure.
And just give a little
Give me
wink.
a perception check.
19 plus
Now you roll high.
23.
23. Yeah, you turn around and you spot her, and she's actually gathered up some of the gnomes and are talking to them, and she kind of glances back, and you can see they're kind of hiding a little bit, but she does connect eye contact with
I'd
you.
just do a little wink to
And-
like make her seem
Yeah,
like it's
she
all
kind of grins, and she kind of gives you a... and that's what you see. That's the last thing you see of Girly.
Okay.
You are led up a sloped gravelly hill outside of the stone village that leads you up onto several dirt paths that seem to wind through this cavernous valley, underground valley. You are led towards a huge stone building built into kind of out of the valley itself. It's carved from natural stone. A squat building with a domed roof. As you move closer towards it, you can see that the front door is actually slightly raised. It has a curved staircase leading to a small platform, like a kind of banister, with a little balcony that looks out onto a garden, a well-maintained, lovely green garden. Lots of vegetation and flowers that have seemingly grown
Is
there.
it weird vegetation?
It's very alien to you. You've never seen anything really like this. It's more... But it looks, natural. It looks like it's actually grown. The flowers are strange colours, deep purples, vibrant blues. Some of them even slightly glow. There are slight bioluminescent buds on each of these plants. And you are led towards up into the building itself. You guys, I'll put your minis down for now, but I won't track you necessarily the whole time. But you are basically led up the stairs by Resnak and his Durgar, and you are led to a large stone pair of double
move
doors.
the map this way a little bit.
Yep, sure can, pal. Is that in?
Thanks. Whoa.
Oh, the screen's on the back.
Hello.
Yeah, so you can see that now. So you guys are led up these stone kind of curved stairs that lead to a large stone door.
Fancy.
The Durgars, and he's just like, yes, the finest of Durgar craftsmanship. Dresnak goes up to it, knocks on it quite loudly, and it's opened inwards, where you can see 2 more Durgar guards inside.
Are we all kind of in close proximity?
You're very close together. The Durgar have gathered up the weapons that you dropped and are holding them.
Can I do a? Do we know what the queen is? Has that been revealed?
Yeah.
Bork told you
Can I do
specifically.
a history check based on knowledge of this thing?
Yeah, you can do
Or
history,
nature.
nature, or arcana.
We have also seen Thingy's arm.
Yeah.
Papa Smurf's arm.
He told you that she can turn people to stone with her gaze.
In which case,
He's
we
told you
know.
that, and he told you that he knows that she is some sort of spellcaster, but that's all he knows.
I'm going to whisper to everybody. It's like, be careful. Don't look at her directly in the eyes. We don't want to turn to stone.
Resnak just kind of chuckles. He's like, "No, you don't. Trust me." But she can control the power.
Is that why all of you look like stone? Because she kind of. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
She can control the power. Do not anger her, and she will not use it
Does
against
she have
you.
snake
We
hair?
simply wish to talk to her.
Well, she wishes. I'm sure she'll enjoy the conversation. And he kind of pushes you guys through into a long hallway. Beautiful, in fact, or at least it would have once been beautiful. Now the red carpet that lines the floor is tattered. The walls have not been kept clean. There is dust. The whole place has a feeling of ramshackled and weather and time worn to it. But the thing which most takes your interest is this hallway is lined with statues. You see creatures that you have never encountered before.
Statues.
You see there is some sort of creature with kind of hooked arms, almost like a bird-like face, very realistic. A large hulking creature with powerful-looking claws and antennae. You see drow, or at least what look like elves, but by their garb you assume them to be elves. Drow, spiked armor, hand crossbows, some of them almost looking as if still in battle.
It's not those three, is it?
It is not those three. You don't recognise the features, no. There is also, the only other one that really stands out is one of them appears to be, well, human. You look at him and he looks very normal. He looks like a surface-dwelling human. He wears armour with robes over the top and appears to be clutching a book. Leather armour with kind of like almost like a long tunic robe over the top, clutching a book, daggers on his belt. He's trying to avert his gaze, but obviously you assume it was perhaps a little bit unsuccessful.
Fine sculpting work.
Give me perception checks. Ha! The best. She's quite the collector, our queen.
16.
16.
11.
12.
12.
13.
13. Elora, you notice that the human cleric that seems to have been turned to stone, there's two things you notice. One, he has a holy symbol, which matches Cam's ring. It has the 3 lines of Andra. He also, you notice, and it's only briefly as you're walking past you notice this, he has a brand on his arm that matches the one that Cam got back in the village I can't remember the name.
Oh, when I got banished.
When you got banished from, is it Faden? I think
Yeah,
it was
Tallfields.
Faden, yeah. No, Faden, I think it was. Tallfield was the one with the hag. The one near where you died. It was Faden. It actually has the same brand that Cam had. On a different arm, not in the same place, but it's definitely the same markings.
Dimitriv.
Yeah. You are, once again, led through. Reznak leads you all through the corridor, an army of Durgar behind you that I'm not going to bother placing miniatures. And he turns to you before he opens the doors. He's like, I would advise you to speak with respect to Her Majesty. She does not take foolishness or improper attitude kindly.
Manners down here is obviously foreign to us. Should you prefer the term Majesty or your Queen?
Majesty. Her Majesty. Queen Sharisa, if you must, but Her Majesty, ideally.
Cheers, Rhaegar.
Reznak. He holds up the eye patch. He's like, this little trinket may have subsided my anger, but don't think I've forgotten what you did to my man. He was a friend. He tucks it away.
There's always risk being a guard, though, right?
He just glowers.
Cam, shut up.
He knocks on the door very loudly and then opens it. He steps in first. He's like, Your Majesty, I have 4 travelers that have entered your realm. They have killed one of my men, but they seek an audience with you. Would you speak with them? Perhaps lay down punishment for the life they have taken in your kingdom. And you just hear, I will speak to them, Reznak. Bring them forward. He turns around, gestures, and you are pushed in more than invited in. You see what was probably once a very grand meeting chamber. A stone throne engraved with dwarven runes sits at the middle of the room with a worn red veil of fabric on either side hanging down from the ceiling. The fabric looks worn, old, not repaired very well. There are signs of probably what would have once been furniture, chairs, sofas, benches, things for guests to rest on. Those have mostly been either destroyed or taken away, leaving only vague impressions in the dusty floor and on the stone. Sitting on the throne, and you're going to have to apologise, the mini is not correct, she does not have snake legs, is a woman. Dressed quite regally, a long silk dress, gold jewellery embedded with gemstones, pale, not quite green, almost human colour but with just a slight tint of green in it, and you just hear the rasping of snakes. Are you looking in her direction?
Looking at the ground.
You're looking at the ground, so you can just hear the rasping of the snakes. You just see the bottom of her dress and this jewellery as you try and avert your gaze. You can see Reznak has fallen to one knee. He's kind of leaning on his hammer, raises an arm in a kind of deep bow.
Want to bow to her as
Okay.
well.
I will fall to a kneel.
A kneel. Juto, are you doing anything? You're just going to stand?
Oh, I bow as deeply as possible.
Okay. Well, look, I have to ask because if you guys didn't want to do it, that's important. So you guys are all basically.
Make our miniatures kneel, Mark.
Yeah, sure. You just hear this voice because you're not looking at her. You don't see her face. You can just hear this rasping of snakes. So, who are you? What are you doing in my kingdom? And why have you attacked my men, my protectors?
I'll take that.
Your Majesty, it is an honor to meet you, to be granted an audience. We were simply passing through an old temple, and we came across your men.
Ah, from an old temple, you say, quite far from the village in which I am told you attacked my men. And what brings you so deep, surface dwellers? We do not often get your kind here, with the exception of this one. Ah, drow. My favorite type of prey. So arrogant, so full of themselves. I've had many that have tried to take my kingdom from me. I'm sure you met them on your way in. So, what brings you so far underground, surfaced people?
Sightseeing.
We are searching a magical object. We're searching for a scroll.
Oh, treasure seekers, are you? And what a little conundrum you found yourselves in. What sort of scroll do you seek? I'm a bit of a collector of the arcane and the divine. I might be able to help you.
Well, that's what we were hoping. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. We have goods ourselves.
Quite interesting. I do like a good arrangement. I like this one, Dresnak. She speaks properly to a queen. So, what do you propose?
We are looking for a scroll of greater restoration. It is to help a friend.
I know the spell well. I might even have such a scroll in my possession. But what would you offer?
In return, we have gold. We have platinum.
I do not
We have
seek gold or
trinkets.
platinum. My kingdom is rich in gemstones and ore, which I can sell to many others, various Durgar clans that come to me seeking trade.
We have various artifacts that we have collected. that we may
Surface
be
artifacts.
interested.
Such as...
This wand, for example. I hold out the wand of magic missiles.
You don't know if she's looking at you or not. A pretty trinket, but I have similar myself. I will spare you some time. I do not seek your trinkets, but your arrival is somewhat fortuitous. Resnak is quite displeased that you killed his man, but I am quite happy you've arrived. You might be able to assist me with a small problem I'm having, and in return, I shall give you a scroll, if that is what you seek, a scroll of this spell, but also passage through my kingdom, if you wish to go anywhere, or if you simply wish to return to the surface. I know its nooks and crannies quite well. I could guide you if you seek treasure further below, perhaps, in the caverns of the Underdark, or the lost places in the world. What do you say?
What is it that you would have us help you with?
There is a drow enclave. It is far from here, the far edge of my kingdom. It was abandoned long ago. My research leads me to believe that they were summoning demons, and things went a little bit awry. The matron mother of this house was doing research that I would quite like to acquire. If you can fetch me her notes, I would quite gladly give you the scroll you seek, and give you permission to move through my kingdom. Of course, I would not expect you to meddle in any of my affairs any further.
'Twas but a simple misunderstanding, Your Majesty.
Oh, I am certain it was, my handsome fellow. Perhaps I might keep you around. You'd make quite a fetching addition to my collection.
Oh, you've already got a human. We all look the same.
You are quite amusing.
Yes, we simply saw an attack on a village and we helped the villagers. We didn't understand your situation, Your Majesty. So we apologize profusely for engaging in battle with your very powerful henchmen.
I like this one, Reznak, this human. He knows respect as well. You are forgiven for your indiscretion. Of course, you would not be aware of how things are run here in the Garden of Stone.
Yeah, we're a bit out of our depth.
Yes.
A bit too deep, if you know what I mean.
Your pity for the... I'm assuming you saw the Snurf Niblin in their pathetic village.
Ridiculous name.
Yes. They are ridiculous creatures. They are fit to serve, but not much else.
Fair enough.
These notes that you're seeking,
Yes.
where do we find these?
They will be in the enclave somewhere, perhaps with the body of the matron mother. Unfortunately, Reznak and his men cannot enter. It seems that there was an enchantment placed on it that disallows the Durgar from entering. But you and your handsome drow friend, you have elven blood. You should be able to enter without question.
And my human and tiefling companions?
I would expect that the drow, in their arrogance, would not think to place wards to prevent them so far from the surface. Your tiefling friend may even come in handy. There might still be a few of her demonic ancestors roaming the halls. So, you have a choice. You can do this as we've agreed, or I could simply kill you for your indiscretions. What do you say?
Love the first option.
I thought you might. Reznak and his men will accompany you to the enclave. Return with what I seek, and I will reward you.
You are very gracious, a host, Your Majesty, and it's been an honor to gaze upon your lower half. Thank you.
And you can hear her step up, and you feel her moving towards you. Are you just keeping looking at the floor?
Beautiful shoes too. Thank you for the close-up.
She holds out a hand towards you, Cam. Just you can see it's like a normal hand, slight green tint, perfectly manicured nails.
There's nothing untoward about looking at a hand.
She's just like, I am a queen. Will you not grant me a proper farewell?
It's merely I've never been in the presence of such nobility before.
Yeah, you kiss her hand. It doesn't come across as strange. She laughs and takes it back.
Your human cleric, what did he do?
Oh, he was a long time ago. One of the first, in fact. I found him scrabbling around in some ruin. I surprised him. I perhaps would have entertained speaking with him for a time, but unfortunately he did not know what he was dealing with, and gazed upon me, and my curse was, well, you've seen the results.
I have. It's fine work. Just felt odd to me that he stood out compared to all the magnificent creatures you have on display.
Yes, it is quite unusual to have surface folk here,
Oh, fair enough.
but
A
it
rare
is
drop.
An interesting addition, yes.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We will not be in your presence any longer.
Reznak, take them to the enclave. Make sure that they get their equipment once you are there.
Oh,
Yes, Your Majesty.
Right, come with me. And you are basically ushered out of her hall.
sweet.
The doors close behind you. And Reznak's just like, well, looks like we're working together for some time at least.
That's right, Radox. Thank you.
Just feel like a kick around the head. More like at the base of the neck as he has to reach up a little bit to hit you. Shut up!
Where's our equipment?
You'll get it once we reach the enclave. It's a few hours' travel from
A
here.
few hours.
Yes,
Do you
it's
have
at the
any-
far end of the valley.
Have any means of travel like carts and wagons and horses?
Do we have means of transport? Oh yes, you'll see them soon enough. And unless you guys resist, you are led back outside.
Reznak?
What is it, demon child?
This human, I presume we're out by the
Yeah, you're in the
statues.
hall in the way now, yeah.
Trelamar's fallen over.
Well,
Classic.
is that classic
Conservative.
Trell?
This human, where are these ruins he was found in?
Don't know, before my time. That was before Sharisa took over Grimfang.
How long have you been under Sharice's command?
And
Queen Sharice's command.
He kind of looks around. He pushes you more away from the door that was in her chamber. You kind of, as he gets to here, he's like,
It was several centuries ago. She arrived here when we were struggling with other Durgar clans. She entered and said that it was her domain now. My Thane Grimfang, he obviously tried to fight her, and he gestures towards a statue of a Durgar, full plate armor, glorious helm, studded with what you assume were once gemstones, wielding a mighty double-handed axe, just looking on in anger. He points to it and went, "You see, and this is the result. Queen Sharisa is fair. She treats me and my men well as long as we serve her. In fact, we flourished under her command. She commands the entire valley. With her, we are rich with gems and ore and food. She's taught these creatures, the gnomes, the myconids, she's taught them to farm and cultivate. Now we never go hungry. She's taught them how to properly mine, how to use proper tools."
What can you tell us of the Drow Enclave?
Not much. Sharisa sent me and some men to investigate it a long time ago, but we couldn't get near it. There's some sort of magical barrier. It won't let us in. I'm afraid that's it, I know. But anyway, why am I talking to you? Get moving! He kind of gives you a shove.
It's a long walkway.
He sends you down. He leads you outside with a few more Durgar that arrive, and you can see that they have now pulled up weird centipede-like insectoid creatures with 3 saddles each, with like saddlebags attached to it. He's like, "Here are your mounts."
That's fucked up.
What are you talking about?
That's wrong.
These centipedes are fine beasts.
If they're larger than my foot, it's wrong.
Get on.
You get on.
He's like, he like throws you towards one. You hear its like little, all of its little legs kind of ripple, its little mandibles.
I hate insects.
Get on, human.
It's disgusting. All right.
Kind of forces you
Daintily.
on.
Get on.
You kind of get on. It's so weird. You feel it's chitin a shell underneath, and as you sit on it, it kind of ripples up, and you're like,
It's doing that on purpose. I swear to God.
There's about 4 or 5 of them. The Durgar take some seats. There's normally about 2 Gar with each of you, so you're kind of all separated out, and you are basically led. Moving on these things is a horrific experience. They kind of glide, but every so often they have to go over something, and it just kind of wraps over obstacles.
Stomach churning.
Yeah, it's just like, and then you just get led away.
Thank you, Trail.
My pleasure.
Right. We're going to take a quick break because I need to set a new map up and I need to get some more to drink. Also, it's very warm, so I think we're going to take a quick break there.
There is a fan art video this week, so
Boom.
Stick around for that, and we'll be back shortly. Bye-bye for now.
Hello, welcome back to HighRollers. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Just needed to set up new map and get everyone get drinks and go pee and all that kind of good stuff. It's also so warm in here.
It's boiling.
Have you enjoyed
alright.
the fan art video, man?
Yeah, no, thank you for that, Chris Trott. You absolute asshole. I don't know why you love that so much.
It's amazing.
It's not amazing. It's horrible.
He played it back to me, and I wasn't.
No.
There were tears.
If you want to know where that's from an old job, like interview video I did for when I worked at Jagex, and the guys filming it decided to put in this weird slow-mo blink sequence.
It was great.
I don't understand why.
You look so drowsy in it. It's like
It brings Trot no end of amusement, and that's fine.
It's so good.
Well,
Don't kill us, please.
yeah.
Kill
So,
that
him.
one. He made the video.
after several hours riding on the back of these weird centipede mounts, you are taken through the valley, and you can begin to see how quite extensive this kingdom is. You see there are very other different villages full of different deep gnomes. You can see villages of weird mushroom people. You see all sorts of creatures in pens being prodded and poked at by Durgar. The Queen's kingdom is much more expansive than just the village that you initially saw. But after a few hours, you are eventually led to the far end of the valley and set into part of the mountain, into part of the cavern wall, and partially collapsed from the outside of what you can see it. You recognise it immediately as drow architecture. Black metal combined with stone, very spiky, very kind of thick, solid black lines. Very intricate lattice work, like a spider's web, is kind of built into this cavern wall, and part of it is partially collapsed. There is a large pair of metal doors, and Resnak brings the mounts to a halt, orders his men off.
Oh, thank Evandra, it stopped.
Well, don't worry, we've got the ride back to go yet.
Oh, don't remind me, Razor.
Durgar, give them their equipment back. And you can see that various of these other guards come up, they bring you their weapons, but quite uneasily they hand it over. You heard the Queen. She wants you to go in there and bring back this research or whatever it is. I suggest you don't disappoint her.
Oh, I thought she was going to give us new equipment, not just our weapons back.
No.
Whatever. Any hints, tips for dealing with runes? Do you know what we'll find inside?
Nope. The Queen's mentioned something about them summoning demons. I don't know.
Any monsters that live in the Underdark in
Oh.
general?
Plenty. What? There's so many. Umber Hulks, hook horrors, bullets.
They all sound lovely.
Kittens.
Umber Hulk, don't look at him in the eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Similar to the Orc Queen.
No. Well, they have an ability to confuse you, make you attack your friends, that sort of thing.
Fancy.
Anything nice down here?
He thinks for a moment. No. Gems. Beating up gnomes.
So anything we come across is probably going to kill us.
Most likely.
Thank you,
Thank you for your advice, though.
Rimley. It's been an honor.
Me and my men will be waiting outside. I suggest you do not take too long.
We'll try our best, but you know, if we don't come back in a day or two, it's probably
It's
'cause we
fine.
got eaten.
I'll just take the mounts with me and you can walk back. I'm sure you won't encounter any hook horrors or any sort of things like that. on
We'll
the
be as
way.
quick as we can.
He's like, men, set up camp, and they start making camp outside, it seems.
What do you eat?
Food.
What kind of food?
Oh, we grow various different fruits, vegetables, we have meats, creatures.
Okay.
I like a good grub myself.
Oh, okay.
Noodles?
Cavern grub, oh, delicious. Roast it.
Noodles?
No.
Should we?
What? Nude what? Never heard of such a thing. Surface food? Ugh.
It's kind of awkward, but we did just fight each other, and
Yes,
we're not
I
at
know.
our full capability. Could we camp with you for a short while, so that we can actually do what your queen asks of us?
He points over to like several feet away, like a good sort of like 60, 80 feet. You can camp over there if you need to
Okay. Thanks.
for a short time.
Thanks, Ripple. Let's go.
Okay.
Can we do a short rest here?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Better than
this
that.
is set into the wall, and there's quite a lot of space around you. You're kind of in a narrow path leading up to it. There is quite sloped sides, like a, kind of coming into a small chasm. But you guys can step off the side. It would be a short rest.
Remind me what I can do in a short rest.
For you, you can spend hit dice. So you have 5 d8s, for example. You can roll those to regain hit points. You add your excuse me, you add your con modifier to each time you roll. You can also gain all of your key points back and stuff like that. Other people gain certain things back at different things. You gain all your spells back, Trelamar, in a short rest. And yes, you may spend hit dice as you wish.
On your sticky note.
I don't have.
You didn't take
I
any
have
damage.
my
This guy did.
My beast shapes.
Oh yeah. So you add your con mod to each dice roll. So what's your
Con
constitution
dice.
modifier?
Nothing.
Oh,
So
no,
Constitution is +1.
What is that?
Oh wait, have you got +2 in there?
I do.
You need
But
to.
it's
Did you?
still zero.
add
No, is his
your-
what's your constitution score?
Oh wait, yeah, it says +1 here, but it says +2 in his saving.
What's the
throws.
actual number?
12.
12.
12. So yeah, it should be +1 then.
Did I do aid this day?
So that's
No.
No.
I'm going to do that here.
Okay. After the rest, I'm assuming.
After the rest, I will give everyone 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank
Three.
yeah, so what do I do?
So roll your d8. Add 1,
6.
and that's 6 hit points.
And you can do that for as many
You
hit
can do
dice
it
as you
many
have.
as you have.
So if you need
you've
to
got
spend
5.
more to get up to full, you can do so.
Just spend it as you sort of see. If you roll terribly, for example, you could roll again, but
Well, your 28
Oh,
is your
no,
max
no.
though, Kim. Don't
Yeah.
I
forget.
got 5. Why not?
so that's 6. With that
That's
one,
6.
and
Oh,
6
that's
with that one. So you've
That's
got
12.
12. It's 10.
That's alright.
But
I
no,
would take
28 is your normal hit points maximum. Remember, we fixed it. Remember? We did that. And then you get 5 on top of that as the temporary hit points. Temporary hit points are separate. The best way to think about that temporary hit
Oh, I
points is
thought
they're separate and they're
the
like you
5
take
from-
damage from temp first and then it goes into your normal hit.
So
because
I
you
had
can't heal
I
them
had
back.
16.
Uh-huh.
I just got 7 from a throw.
Okay.
So that takes me up to 23.
Okay, you can spend more than one hit dice. You can spend as many
I
hit
don't
dice
have
as you
any
want.
more, 'cause
Oh,
we
just the hit
didn't-
dice.
well,
you thought you had a long
replenish
rest, you would have
each
got
time
half
you
your
hit
level
short
back. You would have got
rest.
2
Every
back.
time you take
So you would
a
have been
long
on
rest,
3
you
hit
get
dice.
half of your hit dice back.
Right, so now
got
you've
2
spent
left.
1, so you've got 2 left. So you can spend
So
another
I've
one.
got 3 now.
Spend another one. I got another 7.
You're
So
back
you
to
get
max.
to full,
Back,
and then you get
and
5
then
temporary
next
hit points.
28 plus 5.
Maths!
It's over here.
So-
Juno has 28 hit points. Your hit point maximum is lower than Trials.
Yeah, but I hit harder.
Trell's actually got
But
a
you
constitution modifier. And yeah, Juto hits a lot hard. Well, actually, Eldritch Blast does a lot of damage.
When he lands it.
Yeah.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, we've been together a long time. We need to talk.
Please don't unzip your fly.
No more noodle dicks. No more disguise self. Reckless disguise selfie.
It would have worked
Guys,
if he hadn't seen
I
through my stuff.
feel we need tactics going into this.
we
What,
don't know what we're going to expect.
what do we
They
do?
said you might meet tieflings.
Yeah.
If
What are
we
you
You
gonna
said
do?
demons,
Said demons.
not tieflings.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Obviously,
they
like
also said
demonic.
tieflings.
I would like to point out I am a tiefling, not a demon.
Yes,
Wow.
but she also said that there might
Please
be
do not be
tieflings.
racist.
They said she
No,
said
she
that
said demonic friends.
Yeah, the demonic like versions, old
She said
ancient
no.
versions.
Nothing about
her
tieflings.
ancestors.
It's like humans. Technically, our
we don't know
ancestors
if she
were
was
gorillas,
referring
right?
to
Yeah.
if she may have been
I don't know if that's the same in
Down here?
in that way.
Iraq.
This far down?
We don't know. We don't know what they were summoning.
Either way, we need to be prepared for any future fights so that we can all work together. I will do my dupe thing and just jump on people and confuse them with 2 people, which gives Alora a bare chance to, tank, and then Trell can just try not to trip up at all. Maybe some distance blasting. That's cool. And then Juto can just leap across the walls and fuck shit up.
So pretty much what we were doing before.
Yeah, but now we talked
let's
about
not
it, and that
forget-
feels better.
Is Cam
not
wearing?
forget
Are you
we
wearing
can
metal
always
armor?
talk.
Yeah.
Why don't you just boil? Why don't you just boil him alive and we'll just throw him at the enemies?
I thought we were
I
bonding.
agree with this plan.
I thought we were bonding. I thought this was a good
Why
moment.
don't we try to, rather than attack quickly, think about it before we do so.
Deduce the enemy.
Talking worked.
Yes,
All days
Mr.
talking-
Elith.
Come again?
with The Queen worked.
Why do we
with
not think about things before running out into an area filled with 5 dwarves?
I mean, to be fair, Juto, the sniff bliblops, their arms are being broken by these horrible things, and this is the first
I'd have
time I've
thought
seen-
you, of all people, as someone who has come from slavery, would have, been in there.
I-
I'm surprised
Like
that
a rat
Trell
of a
did it.
drain
My
pipe.
idea was to take the queen.
And to be fair, there's probably better ways of doing it the way we did. We didn't help them at all, and we could probably
Their
reassess.
arms are still being broken.
Let's not use emotion to dictate our decision making.
Your arms could have been broken.
Can we
Well,
all agree on that?
sometimes talking things through works well. Like we talked to the Queen, we didn't get turned to stone. That was good. Progress.
I feel like
Let's
we won't be able to
just
talk to
approach
demons, though.
We don't know. We
Okay.
don't know what's going to happen.
All right, don't judge a book. I get it. Let's go in.
But look out for mirrored surfaces. Anything mirrored that we can take with us.
That's a good idea, Trell.
Yeah, see?
I like that.
On a metagaming
Hello.
point, what would Juto know about demons?
Demons, you can give me a Arcana with advantage because of your heritage and what you would have been taught by the Dragonborn.
17. 11.
17. There are actually two types. There are not just demons, there are demons and devils. Devils tend to be more... They like agreements. Devils like to make pacts. Devils like to say, sure, I'll give you power. Just sign this. I'll take your soul. But they like agreements. That doesn't mean they're not deceptive. They're very deceptive. But if you agree something with a devil, they will agree to it. Demons are far more chaotic. They're unpredictable. They hold no rules. They don't have honor. But that also means that they infight a lot. Demons often turn against each other, and that's why they can't conquer the devils in their constant war for the 9 hells and the abyss. You know that there are different types, but you don't know the names of them. The only ones you know the names of are the ones that they use to try and scare you. Pit fiends and balors are the two most powerful type of demons and devils. Terrifying creatures. A balor is 9, 10, 12 feet tall with a flaming whip and a sword made of lightning, and they can fly and they can shoot fire and teleport and destroy everything. They're basically Balrogs. And pit fiends are pretty much the same thing, but a bit different and a bit worse.
But
And a shit name.
And a shitter name.
I'm not going to make a game.
You don't know all the different types, but you know that they are pretty bad news.
And obviously, because Tiefling used to make demonic pacts, but that was many years ago.
So the way
for
that
me,
Tieflings
right?
came about is that the humans who were fighting against the Dragonborn, the demons, they basically managed to convince groups of humans to make pacts with them in exchange for power and to serve as soldiers. They did so, transforming them into powerful kind of demon-human hybrids. But then obviously, when they got defeated, the demons were like, well, you're fucked now, son, and kind of kept them in imprisonment. But over time, that bloodline has weakened. So whilst you have demonic traits, you are not bound to any particular demon. You are not bound to a certain lord. You can act as you wish to, but there are demonic traits within your heritage.
So I don't really have any kind of affiliation. And because this happened many centuries ago...
It's kind of like, especially with the Dragonborn and with humans, there is a kind of superstition that you are demons and you talk with devils and you do all this kind of stuff, but it's not true.
It's just racist.
You are just people that have a little bit of demonic blood.
So as Juto, she wouldn't know anything really, not encountered any...
Not more than what you've encountered.
Okay.
There's always been talk that that some tieflings that broke free of the Dragonborn actually contacted demons and devils and made pacts for additional power to break free, and that's why it was clamped down on so hard. Like they were very strict, especially on tieflings that showed any kind of arcane power. They would almost instantly kill them or execute them because they feared what they could become.
It's a good thing you survived, eh? With your fire.
Well, that's more of an... She's kind of learnt to channel
I've
the
learned that,
elements rather than arcane magic.
Okay.
So,
Is this all in Juto's brain?
yeah, that's...
Yeah, I was just, as the player, was trying to figure
figure out
what
you knew.
Juto knows.
In which case, I am admiring my nat 20 for this whole entire short
It's
rest.
back. It's back, baby. In glorious full length.
I might try and find a wall to hide behind.
Okay, yeah, you can. There's like some big boulders.
And just make sure it's all there.
You get some behind some big boulders, drop the trousers, it's all there.
Can Resnick roll a perception check?
It's occupied.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
What are you doing? Put your trousers up, you weird bastard!
You don't know what I've been through! Razor!
Pull them up!
Just one more second. Okay. It's back.
Chuck back out.
I feel good.
Amazing.
I'm going to...
So you can see this lattice work door of iron, silver lattice across the top of it, standing before you. What would you like to do?
Go home.
Who's the stealthiest here? Who's the quickest? And Juto, isn't it? Juto.
It would be myself, but Miss Alora knows, and
I
Mr.
think,
Leaf knows
if
of the
anything,
enchantments.
a drow should go through first. since it's a drow.
It's home sweet home,
Building.
isn't it?
That's true. Does it
That
feel like
makes
home?
sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it does.
have you come across evil monsters and stuff? Do you know what to expect?
Have I?
You can make. I would say, based on what you know, give me an Arcana check, but with advantage.
13.
13. You were taught certain things, especially based on your background. You know that Lolth, the Spider Queen, goddess of most of the Drow, is a demon. She's technically a demon. But the other demon lords leave her alone because she only wants to rule the Underdark. She isn't really she doesn't care about the Abyss or the other realms. She has demonic servants called handmaidens that she sends as emissaries, basically, that are quite dangerous. You've been taught to fear them. They appear as drow women and they're pretty damn scary. You know that some drow do try and converse or use demons as a weapon, but it has not always gone very well. Generally, the stories are that it's a pretty bad idea to do, but they're desperate. If they want to get a quick grab for power, it's an easy way to do that. Creature-wise, you know that the drow employ something called the Curse of the Drider. So female drow that have displeased Lolth in a particularly bad way might be turned into a creature known as a Drider, a half spider, half drow, infused with additional strength
Now I
and
understand
toughness.
the name.
Oh yeah.
And that's again used as a bit of a horror story, more to female drow than male drow, especially priestesses. Like if you do disservice to Lolth, you are going to become one of these horrible creatures, and it is not pleasant.
So basically that. I've just said that to
Do
you.
you ever get the idea that the drow culture and things is very sexist?
Yes. Well, look, I've just I've left
thought I'd raise
I've left my people. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna touch his face
What are you doing?
and then do
What are you doing?
Blessing of the Trickster, which will give you advantage on stealth checks for the next hour.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty good.
Cheers.
No worries.
Cheers.
Cool.
Cheers,
Okay.
please.
Cheers, Reef.
I don't use it enough,
you're
and
through.
metagamed. Someone told me.
Yeah. Go up to the entrance. Can I do a little check for any traps or anything?
Investigation check, my friend. As always.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. There is no traps. It is definitely sealed by magic, but you believe, looking at it, you kind of recognize these. Anybody, generally drow, but you think it would work for lore as well. Anybody of elven blood can will the door open, and it will open it and disable any wards that are placed on it.
I will try to
Asking
will
nice.
the door open.
Yeah, you basically reach out, you touch it, and you basically are just like, open. You just tell it to open through your mind, and the metal grinds loudly against the stone, scraping. You see dust and debris begin to fall down. This is not an elegant door. This thing part of it gets stuck, and then it loosens and comes free as it grinds against the stone. You see there is flickering, very faint, dim flickering lights. The residue of a magical light source that once powered that once illuminated this hallway. What was once a grand hallway has now fallen in disrepair. Broken stone, fallen over metal structures, bloodstains cover this entire place. Excuse me. A large stone staircase leads up to a corridor leading away from you, and there are two doors on either side of the room that you are currently in.
Mr. Resnick, we have opened the door.
It looks over.
Fancy joining us?
The last time I tried it, and there's a force field around it. It wasn't the door itself. We couldn't get close enough to the door itself. But he kind of takes a few steps forward, and then you just hear a and he's just like, nope, still there.
How fortunate for you.
Yep. We'll be outside. If you need to run, I suppose we can try and assist.
Should we have some sort of safe word for?
Sure.
We'll call it Razor,
Right.
which is your name, right?
You can see him, he picks up a javelin, he's thinking about it. Just puts it down on the ground.
We had better odds if all of us were alive. Getting
Yeah.
this thing for your queen.
I don't want to piss off my queen.
Yeah, she does fancy him. Remember.
Yeah. Quite.
So if we shout Razor, that's when you know we're in trouble. We're running at you, or trying, or struggling to.
All right.
I don't know. You can't even get in anyway.
No, but we'll try and make sure the mounts are ready to go.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go in.
So are you going to end up as a boy toy?
I hope so.
Well,
Not a stone one, hopefully.
What
Can I
is a
see if there's
boy
any
toy?
traps on the ground?
Yeah, sure.
Anywhere around?
never mind.
So you can either make active perception checks or active investigation checks. The other thing I will do is I will take down your passive perceptions because I'm not sure if they changed.
I
So
don't know.
that's
How
10
would mine
plus
change,
proficiency.
though?
If you increase like wisdom, if you gain proficiency in perception. What's yours, Cam?
6. No, wait. What is it?
It's just perception. It's your perception bonus plus
Plus 10. 14 then.
14.
10 plus.
Laura?
16.
Yeah, I think these are the ones I've got right. I'm just checking.
Mine's gone up 1.
Juto?
My passive perception is 11, but I just rolled a 13 on checking for.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Give me a
rolled
second.
15.
Trelemar?
so what was it?
So 10 plus your perception bonus. 12. So this is basically used. You can use passive perception. So rather than
mine might
me
be 17
asking them all the time.
Oh, I see.
So when we're not actively looking for something,
Yeah.
like doing
Okay.
a roll for it, it's like what we naturally would
10
spot.
plus your perception.
Bonus, yeah.
Yeah, mine's 17.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The reason that I don't use it that often is because if something's going to be seen, then Laura's going to see it. Because she's got ridiculously good perception. So, between all of you, what did you roll on your active rolls?
15.
Oh shit.
4.
21.
21. You look around the room, there don't appear to be things like traps. I mean, there's definitely signs of battle. There's actually, now that you look around, you can see outlines of bodies, kind of scorch marks around them, as if somebody was just vaporized in fire against the floor. But there are no traps. There's just definitely signs of battle.
Definitely signs of battle. We should be very, very, very careful. They were vaporized.
Oh.
As you're kind of looking around, there's definitely a sense of dread with this place. Every breath is almost like a thunderous roar. Every step just kind of seems to just echo throughout all these chambers. This place is deathly silent. The air is quite heavy. The flickering lights give it a very ominous feeling.
Well, I'm going to cast light on Duracell.
Bright light blooms out from one of Cam's daggers.
Does that help me see anything else?
Not anything else, but it takes away some of the kind of ominous pressure that you could feel building in the room. This kind of warm glow surrounds you.
Right, soak it in, everybody, because I'm going to turn it off for whatever room we choose to go in.
So left, right,
Right.
or straight ahead?
The queen didn't tell us any direction.
No,
Did she?
she just
She
told us.
did not.
The
She
queen
did
does not
know.
care.
No,
She didn't know.
she'd probably be happy to know that we just died.
I stealth?
Mhm.
17.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I want to kind of skirt around the edges of the room to the right passageway.
This way?
Is that right? No.
It's my right.
The other
The
one.
other right.
You-
Your other right.
Yeah, I was doing that way.
No,
the other right.
way.
This way.
That
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
That's my left.
Juto's right.
Yeah, Juto's right.
Cam right.
Yep. You start scooting around, hugging the wall.
Do I see anything in that corridor?
Just a doorway.
Well, there is a door. You can see that there is
Oh.
a door there. Closed metal. There is like a handle decorated like a spider's kind of web ring pull.
I'm not touching anything in this dungeon. Troll, you can. You're drowned.
Thanks.
Can we hear anything? Can I
You haven't heard anything so far. Do you want to go up and specifically try and strain your ear
try
to
and
listen?
to the door?
The same one that Juto's at?
Yeah, try and listen to the door.
Okay. Make a perception check.
18.
Yeah. So you listen, and you just hear ever so slightly. And then silence.
Mum?
I'm gonna turn to Juto and go.
I'm just going to stare at Laura like.
Quiet. Just.
Can I try the same with the other door?
Yeah. Yep, you go up to the other door, give me a perception check.
12.
12. You listen, and you can't hear anything coming from behind it. The only thing you notice is that the door is kind of bulging outwards a little bit. It's kind of almost being bent out of its hinges and frame. Cam's just in the middle, like, looking at two sides.
I'm going to point at them all and just beckon them to me.
Okay. Cam beckons you to him.
I haven't got a fucking clue what we should do.
You and me both.
So that one's bulging in.
Yeah.
The other one's got...
Bulging out towards you.
Bulging out,
The door
so
is
something
like...
smashed into it. The other side's got fucking noises. Corridor? I'm going to go up the
There's
corridor.
nothing hidden. It's probably deeper.
Cam starts
I'm going to
making-
put out the Duracell.
Okay.
Listen in on one of these doors.
Okay.
Stealthily.
You can give me a stealth now, yeah?
Okay. Cool. 9?
Okay. So you want to get... So there is a door. So as you get up to the corridor, you can see that directly ahead of you is a metal door.
Right.
That... I mean, you don't see anything, but you feel power coming from this door. There is almost a faint glow just coming through the faint edges that kind of spreads a little bit of light, and you feel power. There is also a smaller door just to your side that looks like a normal metal, like similar to the other two.
Without touching it, can I listen in?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
11.
11. You listen to it, you can't hear anything.
I just turn around and shrug. But I point at the metal door.
This one, the smaller one.
No, the big metal
Oh,
door.
the big one, yeah.
And go like... Shrug as well. But
Think-
powerful. We just gotta pick a door. I'll go back down.
Okay. Cam
So that I can whisper to them.
Yeah.
We just gotta pick a door, guys. Which one? Which one are we gonna die in?
What does Granamir think? Granamir is pretty good at this sort of thing. What do you think, Granamir?
He'll fly over to each door.
An assessment from a tiny pseudo-dragon.
This one, he projects, I guess the images he would project would be lots of small rodents, like, scurrying around a room. He's like, creature, room, scurrying, that kind of message. This one, he projects the image of someone sleeping. And then this one, he projects rocks.
So that one is rocks, so perhaps there's been a rock fall,
Cave in.
and that's why, yeah. The other one, rodents, so, you know, we might be alright. There might not be anything that bad in there. And then the other one, someone sleeping.
Did you pick up anything on the powerful
The one
door?
with power.
Oh, he just goes not going near it. He's just like, danger, scary, don't like it.
I have a feeling we should do this one on the right. If it's
The
small things,
scritches, yeah.
if I can squish it with my boot.
Oh, is it though?
I mean, this is just...
I don't want to go in the sleeping room.
No. Don't want to go in the
I
sleeping
don't want
room.
to wake up whatever's in there.
I do.
You do.
What do you guys want to do?
Alright, let's take a democratic vote. Those in favour of the sleeping room, raise your hands. Shit. How does this work? I guess
Granamir raises a
I was going to say, what does Granamir think?
he doesn't understand what a vote is.
I train him.
I train him what votes mean. Yeah, you can do that. Like, you can try and teach it to him and say, like, well, vote is, do you want to go in this one and stuff like that. If you want to spend the time to do that, he can weigh in.
For future endeavours, we will know how
yeah.
to vote.
Trell, we have to give it to the ladies. There's nobility in that vote.
Can we toss for it?
That's an excuse.
We've got plenty of coins, can't we toss for it?
Still count.
Well, you kind of moved around the room. You're kind of trying to be quiet
I
as you
need to
move
do
around the room.
another
Yeah.
stealth.
Well, no, it will still count. You're moving around quietly.
Can I stealth to the sleeping man door?
Yeah.
Alright, let's all back her up this time, not let her go in on her own.
So you guys all move up here.
Would my stealth still count if I tried to open that door?
You know, you'd have to make another stealth check to try and quietly open it.
16.
16. You very gently, you kind of lift the handle and you feel it and you just very slowly turn it, making sure it doesn't creak. But the door seems, well, you know, it seems in good condition. And you open it up. I don't have, because it's raised, I can build a room. But what you see is a lavish bedroom. You can see various bits of bedroom furniture, a dresser with some sort of mirror, a chest littered around the room, wardrobes. But on the thing which immediately kind of takes your notice is on this 4-poster, very nice, well-decorated black bed, there is a sleeping female drow. She just seems to be quietly, peacefully sleeping on the bed.
Shall we wake her up?
Is my stealth check enough for me to go over by her bed?
Yeah. Yeah, you
might be
quietly
happy
move
to
over
see
there.
a
You can just
friendly
see the
face.
faint rising and falling of her chest. She's alive, but it's just completely...
Can I see anything about like any markings or any jewelry or anything?
She has what appears to be kind of normal-looking clothing, like a tunic. She has a silver belt. She's wearing boots. She's got, a ring on her finger. That's pretty much it, like an ear pierced.
Is there anything else in the room? Like anyone else in the room?
No, I mean, nothing that you
No.
can see.
How
So-
big's that mirror?
I would say kind of like a dresser mirror, so...
I would like to signal to the rest of the gang to kind of wait by the door.
That's what we're doing.
I'm going to kind of...
I'm gonna go.
No?
Come back out. Just 1 sec. 1 sec.
Do I have enough stealth to come back out?
Yeah, I mean, like, your stealth just maintains.
I will
It's just...
stealth my way out.
If
Okay.
I'm reading your thoughts correctly, you want to wake her up. Surely another drow should wake her up. To not startle her.
Fair point.
And we'll wait either side so they can't see us.
Okay.
Can I stealth my way under the bed?
There's no real under the bed. It just seems like a big set block into the room itself.
Is there anywhere I can hide in the room?
I mean, there's definitely, you could try and hide like behind the cabinet. The wardrobe is big enough you could hide in theory, depending on if it was full. But you could try and like press yourself up against it.
Do you want me in the room, Mr. Leith?
Just stay outside, just stay by the door, I think.
Okay. So you guys are going to stand on either side of the doorway. You're going to go in and you're going to wake her up.
Can I do a perception check, make sure there is nothing
Yeah, sure,
else?
of course you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing nasty waiting for me.
She's nasty.
17.
17. Sure.
Oh, dear.
Look, this is where drow information is. Jeez, you guys are so paranoid.
We're in the
Is she actually in the bed?
Yeah, she's in the bed.
She's in it. Is she covered up by the bedclothes?
No, she's like lying on
Okay.
top of the bed, basically.
I thought,
Not
fuck.
dried up.
Yeah, I thought, fuck, is she gonna come out in
Spider legs.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay. So what would you want to do? You wake up in a certain way?
But I just did a perception check.
Oh, what did you get? Sorry.
17.
17. You look around the room. Yeah, you don't really notice anything in particular. There's certainly no traps, no dangers. There's no wards or spells. She seems to just be in an incredibly peaceful-looking sleep.
Can I put a dagger where the door closes so that if it were to close,
It would, yeah. So like it stops it locking and shutting properly. Yeah,
just one of
can
my
do that.
shit daggers.
Yep, sure.
Okay, I shall go over and try to wake her up. Just gently.
As soon as you touch her, she kind of like takes in a deep breath and seems to almost jolt alive. It's almost as if like somebody had come out of water or something like that. She grabs onto your arm and she's just like, they're here, and she looks around. She's like, what happened? Who are you? You're not out of House Calyx. And she's like blinking around and like looks around. Who are you?
My name is Trelemar. Who are you?
I am Tedjana of House Calyx. What happened? Where are all the demons? Are they, did your house destroy them? Are you here to rescue us?
No, we didn't realise that there was going to be any other drow here.
You mean there's no one else?
Well, not that we've seen. You're the first person that we've come across.
Oh no, my family. What? But you've not encountered demons or anything?
Not yet.
You've been fortunate then. They must still be roaming around here. They were attacking everyone. They got loose. My mother, she couldn't control one of them. Something happened. They killed everyone.
Was your mother the person who tried to summon these demons?
Yes, matron mother, matron Calax, yes.
So what happened to you?
I ran, I fled. The demons, there's certain rules. They couldn't enter rooms without permission. I ran in here and I shut the door, but I kept hearing fighting. It didn't stop. I started to get hungry, but I knew I couldn't get out while they were outside. I could hear them roaming the hallways. We know an ancient ritual, a technique that lets us go into a sleep where we don't need food or we don't age. It allows us to spend time underground if we need it. So I performed the ritual in the hopes that my family would defeat the demons and find me or something.
Well, I'm afraid we found no one else as of yet, but who knows? There could be some more
She kind of
survivors.
looks quite dejected, quite sad.
I'm going to walk in at this point.
What's the...
Behind.
Oh, don't worry.
What?
They're with me. They're my travelling companions.
Surface dwellers? A human?
Yes, it's a
We've
very
travelled along.
long and boring story.
Kick my head around.
She kind of like looks at you in a start. She's like, "This is an elf, a high elf.
Yeah.
What
well,
are you doing travelling with one of these?"
It's a very long and boring story, but you can trust them.
We
I
don't mean
suppose
you any harm.
I suppose I don't have much choice. If you still say the demons are still wandering around, you should be. They're very powerful.
Oh, we got a tiefling too.
You're still outside at this
At
point.
which point I walk in.
It's just like, I do not a tiefling. This is some sort of demon. What
I
is
don't want to
this?
startle you, but yes, we are a trusted group of adventurers.
This is a demon.
The
What?
surface is very different to down here, and things are very...
Milady,
She's
I
not.
assure you, I am not a demon.
You look like one. I've never heard of a tiefling. Is this some sort of abyssal creature? What are you?
It's pretty racist. But go on.
We have demonic ancestry, but I assure you, I am not a demon. I do not share the same violent, chaotic nature.
Very well. I suppose if you are trusted, I don't have much choice.
I'd hate to inform you, but on the way in here, I did see corpses of vaporized
I suppose my fears are.
outlines of them.
I suppose my fears are what I truly felt, and I was the only one that survived.
Do you know how long you've been out in this slumber?
No, the ritual. As far as I know, I've been asleep moments. How long has it been? Do you know?
We've only just come here. We have no idea.
Milady, may I ask, why did your mother decide to summon demons?
Oh, she had a hope. One of her daughters, my sister, she was cursed with the Drider's curse. My mother sought to find a way to reverse it somehow. Demons, it's sometimes rumored that they can give power, they can undo certain things. They have great magic about them. She learned of a powerful demon in particular, a lord, who promised that he would be able to heal my sister to make her normal again. And this demon, yes, he convinced my mother to conduct many rituals. She summoned many demons to her service.
Who was the demon that she summoned?
I didn't learn his name. I never approved of what she did. I tried not to.
And that was here?
Yes.
So he probably still roams the halls, or...
I don't know. I know that she was about to conduct her final ritual to contact him, but then that's when the demons attacked. They went mad.
We've heard some skittering in one of the other rooms down the stairs.
So our eyes kind of wide.
That bad?
It could be.
We
I mean,
thought
some
they
of the
were-
creatures that she spoke of, terrible beings. Creatures with 6 arms, master swordsmen that can throw chains and all sorts of evil.
When we noticed the room just out here on the left has incredible arcane power emanating from it. Do you know
Yes.
anything about that? That's probably where the ritual took place,
Yes.
and it's still got lingering effects.
Oh, and she kind of backs away. She's just like, then we should be. Then you must find a way to deal with it. There could be more any second.
Maybe there's some... Do you know about the ritual yourself, or is it just
No,
your...
I'm afraid not. My mother kept that secret from me. I'm not a student of the arcane arts.
Do you not
I'm
think
afraid.
she'd have any notes of anything held in this room?
She could do. Her study was off the main entrance chamber.
What, to the left?
I'm very disorientated, I'm afraid. I
The
couldn't
right
really
was the
say.
skittering and the horribleness. The left has some bulge because there's some sort of cape. Okay.
I'm afraid I
We're going to
don't
have to
know.
show you.
She kind of looks and she's just like, it's may make me seem like a coward, but I would rather not leave this room until I know it's safe.
Okay, I'm going to get on the floor and find some sort of rudimentary chalk or some drawing utensil
Okay.
and try and map this
There
out.
is no chalk.
Okay.
I mean, like, if it's not something. I mean,
Can't you use your dagger if it's the floor?
Yeah,
you can try and do like
scrape it,
a scraping,
Is it
yeah.
floor or stone?
Yeah, it's kind of stone, but you can sort of vaguely get like a vague shape. She's kind of having
So this
to
is the
squint.
main entrance, and then off to the left.
She points to this room, and she's just like, yes, I think her study was attached.
So that's
to
where
there.
the skittering comes from, unfortunately. So you have no prowess in battle.
No. I was a
Is
minor
this room
daughter.
warded?
Well, I believe so. Mother ensured that the demons couldn't enter certain chambers without her permission, and I believe that is still in effect.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think they would have killed me long
Do you reckon
ago.
that's the effect on the metal door?
It could be.
So they could be protected from demons, or maybe potentially warding them,
And it's
keeping them
locking them in.
inside.
Perhaps yes.
Granomir thought it was dangerous.
Okay.
Granomir didn't want to go in there.
She kind of looks at you two, and she's just like, "Thank you so much for helping me. It really is appreciated. I understand you have to investigate, but is it all right if I stay here? I don't want to go out there if I know that there are still some demons."
It's fine.
Can I
Honestly.
insight check her?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I may as well do the same. I'm wearing the
12.
autumn.
You have advantage.
No, it means that I'm wary of anyone.
Yes.
Well,
12.
That isn't trusted allies.
14.
14. You can have advantage, Trump, because of that.
24.
Okay.
Wow. 7.
Okay.
Look at this.
I mean, she seems super genuine. She
Oh.
seems terrified. She seems very confused and a little bit kind of disorientated. But yeah, you don't.
Do you need any food now that you've been woken up?
Not for a while. The spell keeps me sustained. Perhaps in a little bit of time.
All
But
right.
I should be all right.
Close the door. Don't lock it. We may
I will.
need to run in here for the protection. I guess.
The other thing you might be able to find, my mother had a spell book that she used to bind many of the demons. I think on its pages are the actual enchantments into their bindings.
Excellent.
If you destroy that, that might be enough to send them back to their planes.
Or we could research it and see if we can undo what it's done.
Yes, perhaps, yes.
we can find her notes. in
Well,
her
look,
But
study.
these demons have brought nothing but pain and terror to my family. You should destroy that book if you find it.
Okay.
Just don't risk it. These demons can't be trusted.
Hopefully we won't encounter any demons either.
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, thank you for your help. We'll try and figure out what's happening here and let you know anything positive. We'll keep the negatives out.
If we were to defeat this, do you want us to come back for you?
If you can either find the source of these demons and defeat it, or I think if you destroy the spellbook, that should be enough. Come back and find me.
Have you heard of Queen?
Shurika.
Wait, I've got her name.
Shakira.
Sharisa.
Shurika.
Sharisa.
Shakira.
I didn't say. I said Shurika.
No, I've never heard of her.
Have you heard of a Medusa?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, never mind. Cool. we'll be
I
back.
know of such creatures, but no, I don't know one of a name of such.
You've
I
never
think-
heard of a drow, or 3 drows called Zaylin, Nyx, and Eulys, have you?
Seems to be trying to remember. No, I'm afraid not. I've never heard those names. They weren't part of House Kallax. I've never really left the house. We didn't always live here. We lived in a different city, but I mostly just spent my time inside.
Okay. Well, let's go find this spell book. Hopefully we can
Yes.
undo the demons.
Yes, hopefully. I think I do believe that might be your best hope.
Any hints as to what's in the room skittering around? And any ways to combat them?
I think my mother employed so many different types of demons before they broke loose. It could be anything from small imp-like creatures to I mean, some of them have the appearance of centipedes and spiders, some like flies, large droning creatures. I'm afraid I couldn't say. It could be anything.
Okay.
Be careful.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything in this room that can assist us? Do you know?
Trail really wants the mirror.
Yeah, can we have the mirror?
Can we just take this, thanks?
Do you actually ask her that?
No.
Okay.
We'll get it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Okay.
Is there anything in this room that can help us? Anything
No,
you
just
locked yourself?
my clothes.
No,
That's
never mind.
it,
It's
I'm
okay.
afraid.
All right, I'm going to walk out
Okay.
and head down to the door carefully.
Follow after you.
Is
Alright.
everybody going, basically?
Yeah.
Can't
Cool.
attack anybody who wants to go first. Stealthy approach.
I will go.
All right.
Can I
I
roll?
don't think we're gonna have to. I think as soon as we open this door, we are gonna be noticed.
Probably. So
Natural.
be ready with your bear form, perhaps,
Something else.
or something else, or a dire wolf,
A rat.
Or a giant spider.
or a giant spider. I've never seen that before.
Beholder.
Don't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying,
What you doing, Mark?
we can't
Look
let
at
you
stuff.
take the brunt of all this damage
Stuff and things.
because it's a bottleneck. Maybe we should lead them through the bottleneck and attack them all as they come through the door.
Agreed.
Open the door.
Lure them towards
Then
us.
back out. Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Open it.
Open the door.
Should I open it stealthily at least so we can?
Yes.
Try, yeah.
Okay.
and then-
Stealth check. If you're going to try and open it stealthily.
12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay. You open the door.
Oh, it opens outwards.
The tiny door
It does open
opens.
outwards.
It's like a little dollhouse for evil demons.
You guys are all behind it. You open the door, and it leads into what is at first, by appearance, a study. You can see multiple bookcases, a working desk. There are various chests and storage compartments in the room. Your eyes are, Juto in particular, your eyes are drawn to one thing in particular. Near the center of the room is a kind of black stone column with a glass case on top of it, and floating inside is a black metal brazier with a ruby inset into the middle of it, and it just seems to be floating inside this kind of glass container on top of the plinth. You see, it's almost like it draws your eye to it.
Do you see any skittering creatures?
You do not see any creatures.
They're hiding. Be careful.
There is an artifact in the center of the room. It looks most dangerous.
Okay.
So I guess we have to go in.
Here, take this, and I'm going to give her Duracell with light. Shine and see
Do
if
I need that? Give her
There's enough dim light. If you're shining it from outside the room with your dim light ability, low light vision, you can see quite clearly.
Can you see the little creatures?
Can I see them now?
What you see, you do see a couple of creatures, but just tiny spiders, just like, or a couple of, like, 2 or 3 of them just scurry away, hide underneath some of, like, the chests and bookcases.
I see tiny spiders. Mr. Leith, could they form into a giant spider?
You don't know, maybe.
Look, we've been in that crazy realm where all those bodies came together and formed a bigger body.
True.
It's all possible. So let's keep our backs to the walls and just enter slowly, shall we?
Okay.
Can I carry on stealthing into the room as a...
Yep. Where do you
on
want to
my-
go?
On my stealth
So you
check?
head in. Do you want to go check out?
We
the
should have asked if the
bookcases?
assistant was still
Oh,
around.
I'd like to look at it, but not...
Oh, okay. So you look at the thing on the pedestal, the bracer.
Yes,
Yeah.
can I roll?
You don't need to roll, actually. You look at it. It's a glass cabinet inside. The bracer is very finely... It looks quite roughly made, but there's almost a delicacy to it. This kind of black iron with this silver trim around this ruby inset. And as you look at it, actually, you don't think it's necessarily evil. You don't get any kind of like, oh, this thing looks like bad news. There's actually almost like a pleasing warmth kind of emanating from it. And as you look closer, inside the ruby itself, you begin to see almost like there's actually a flickering flame and smoke kind of rising out from it.
Can I do some kind of check to see if I know what it is?
Yeah, you can do, yeah. History check.
I think we should ask the drow if she knows anything about it.
2!
It's not like you had a lot of your stories were folklores. You've never heard any kind of like folk tales about a certain bracer.
2's
or
right next
anything
to a
like
20 on this dice.
It is. It's not a 20 though.
Juto, don't touch it. I think we should ask the drow what it is.
It looks most appealing though.
Don't go anywhere. Bax,
Can I do a
should
check?
touch
Just
anything.
Yeah, you can do history or arcana.
Can I walk back to
Yeah.
Judy Watts'
On your own?
Just very quickly.
4.
Okay, 4. Again, you're like looking at this thing. No idea. It looks like a nice bracer with a ruby set into it. You're going to go back up to the drow.
I'm gonna knock and say, "It's us. Don't worry."
Okay.
Gonna
Come in.
peek-
Come in.
Just peek
come
in
Yep.
quickly.
Yep.
Do you know about a black floating metal bracer with a ruby in it? Intricate carving, looks beautiful. It's got flames inside the ruby.
No, I'm afraid.
Okay,
not.
cool. See you there.
Do you know any?
Okay.
Walking
You
back.
head back.
She doesn't know anything about it.
Useless.
How does
So-
she not know
Is there
anything that's
a-
going on in her own house?
Is there a desk?
Also,
Yes, there. So over here is a desk. You can see a bunch of papers and books on it. A couple of books in particular are lined with silver and have spider web kind of etchings all over it. The bookcases all look wonderfully preserved as well. Like magic time hasn't worn this place down.
put it this way: she could have been in here centuries.
And other people could have
And-
been in.
Anyone could have come in here and planted this thing.
Hmm.
Also, if it was here before they came, why the hell didn't they take it? Just saying.
There's notes
Yeah.
over there.
There's notes.
And books.
Maybe there's something about it.
Just saying.
Maybe there's one of those cool ones where you pull down the door and it opens up a secret
Can
passageway.
I go near the desk, but then sort of do check to see if there's any traps, or if I can feel any magic?
Yeah, sure.
around?
Investigation or arcana, depending on which one you want to do. If like sensing magic and stuff like that.
Can I have a very thorough look at this case and see if there's any arcane glyphs or
Yeah.
wards on it?
Yep.
So it's a 16 on perception.
So you don't get the sense that actually there's traps or anything on it. You think that there are definitely the first thing you notice is that one of the books is clearly a spell book. Just like literally looking at it, just the runes on it, it looks very
Does it
much
look
like a spell
really
book.
evil?
I mean, it depends on what you're doing. I mean, it's black. It has spiderweb lattice. There's multiple scrawlings. It's quite a thick tome. That's what you kind of notice. What did you get?
10.
10. There are no wards on the cabinet case itself or on the glass, but you're beginning to sense that there's definitely some arcane power to this bracer. This thing, you can feel that there's definitely energy to it, but it's coming from the bracer, not from anything around it.
What are you?
And as you kind of looking at it, you're actually getting quite uncomfortably hot looking at this thing. As you look at it though, Juto, you don't get that sensation. It's actually quite pleasing and warm.
This thing emanates heat. I'm really hot.
I feel wonderful.
So no any other exits from this place? This is it.
No, this seems
I
to be it.
wonder, given my demonic ancestry and your human ancestry, you feel uncomfortable looking at it, correct?
Well, it feels hot. Yeah, it's emanating warmth.
It feels inviting to me. Perhaps it is used to summon uncontrolled demons.
Oh, that would be bad. We need
Don't
to know
touch
how
it.
it's used.
If it was controlled,
If you didn't know how to use it, it could summon demons without your will.
that's true.
Maybe we should look
You
through
don't
the spell book.
Read
Did you
the
find
notes.
anything?
Can I read
Yeah,
some
the other book
notes?
seems to be a journal.
Okay.
So
What
one
was
is a
the
spell book, which actually contains lots of arcane spells. More actual, not necessarily spells, but more like rituals. Lots of things about summoning rituals. A lot of references to controlling demons as well in the spell book itself. The journal, though, you can have a flick through. I'm assuming you're just going to quickly kind of try and go through it, not read every single entry. The general gist that you get from the spellbook is that it confirms the story that you heard from the other drow, the drow girl in the bedroom. The matron of House Calax desperately sought to undo the curse of a drider on her daughter. She began researching, but eventually began to consider bargains with demons. She grew obsessed with them, and she made a small bargain, sacrificing one of her own sons to gain the assistance of a demonic emissary, who helped her in her understanding of the abyss and the nine hells, and helped to broker further conversation with her demonic lord, who promised to cure her daughter. There are 2 entries of note. One of the demons I summoned in my experiments was terribly injured. It died almost immediately, its body becoming ash and returning back to the plane it had come from. I would have been furious, but as it left a strange metal bracer, my curiosity was piqued. I know that this bracer is incredibly powerful and it contains magic, but it is not necessarily demonic in itself. It will not respond to my commands, a curious thing. The other entry, it is time. My sweet emissary has promised me her master will help my daughter. She will be free of Lolth's curse, and with our new demonic allies we will conquer the city of those treacherous houses that put us in ill favour. Despite her protests, I will not have my emissary accompany me. I will summon her master as an equal, not some invited guest. Soon my daughter shall be herself again. She waits for me in the chamber. I shall take no others for fear of her outbursts.
What if the drow in the bedroom is the daughter that they saved?
In the chamber.
Also, she sacrificed her son for the daughter? Holy shit. What kind of fucked up family is this?
Drones for
But that bracer
women are more important.
Is
came
demonic.
from a demon.
It's a demonic bracer and it's not good.
And
Well,
if-
the notes did say
It said
there was
it might
nothing.
not be.
Yeah, it might not have been. She couldn't. Didn't seem to be a
couldn't control
demonic
if
presence.
the drow couldn't control it, yet it is inviting to you,
Perhaps.
then perhaps you can control it. Not saying that you should, I'm just saying
It's all
that
too
it
nice.
seems like only you out of all of us could control
Seems too easy.
Seems too easy to just... But, you know, it's down to Juto. She's developed and grown over these many months. We'll let her decide if she wants it. And I will back up to the doorway while she does that.
We just need these notes, don't we?
So, that was the journal. The spell book.
The research.
You had to look through the spell book.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you
Sounds
had to
like
look through the
controlling
spellbook. It was
demons,
mainly
wasn't it?
rituals to like
Rituals and stuff.
summon and control demons. There's a lot of things about. There's almost like sets of instructions, like you may not enter rooms without our permission, things like that. Almost like commands that are built into it.
Okay.
Surely this is not the note, the book that the Queen wished for.
Yes,
she wished for her research.
So we could just leave.
we could leave with the spell book.
The spellbook isn't research. It's actually
jour-
very specifically about summoning demons. There's nothing about breaking curses. There's nothing
About
about
the journal.
phasing things. The journal is the same. It's just like a diary of understanding.
So it's not the research.
It won't be enough. Juto, what are you going to
Another
do with
room
this
as well?
bracer?
Stare at it a little bit more.
Look, if you want it, you take it. But we'll all be prepared to fight you if it turns on you and try and take it off. It could kill us all.
It could take my arm.
It could take your arm and more. Just be careful.
The bookcase, is there anything kind of abnormal on the
You can give it an investigation check.
Can I look at the bookcase and look at the books that are on it?
17.
There does not appear to be anything abnormal. It is a bookcase. You find no secret entrances or anything like that.
Is there any kind of
22.
book of interest or anything?
Most of the books here are general kind of theories and things like that. Kind of different. You find lots of things about mythology, different ways to break curses, magical understandings, things like that. But they're very vague, very open-ended. You almost it looks like a collection that somebody would be building research based upon.
Are there any scrolls of greater restoration?
How about if we pick up the bracer, not by touching it, by putting it in some cloth, and move it towards that metal door and see if it reacts?
You wish to open the curse on the door?
I'm just seeing how
I
it would
don't
react.
think we should go near that door.
You will open that door.
Nah, maybe that's a bad idea. Just take the damn bracer, Juto. We know you've literally been staring at it this whole time.
Can I nudge the bracer with my Guandao?
So it's currently in a glass case. You'd have to remove the glass case and then touch it. Or you could just smash the glass case.
Everyone stand ready.
Oh, we're ready. Let's
Oh.
circle around her.
Okay?
Actually, if I touch the case, what if that summons something?
You don't know. At this point, Cam didn't detect any runes or sigils on the case or on the plinth. There didn't seem to be any wards placed on it.
It's not trapped.
I remove the glass case.
Okay, you remove the glass case. And as you do so, that pleasing warmth again just fills you. And actually, there's a very strange sensation of a connection almost. Like, you feel familiar with it. And you can almost swear that you hear in your head, at last. But that's only Juto who only hears that. Only Juto hears that.
The bracer is speaking to me.
That's bad. That's bad.
Let's leave the
It could
bracer
have a
alone.
demon
You hear
inside it.
this in your head.
It's talking to you,
How are you?
Juto. It's got a life.
It's giving me a phone number?
Oh, in which case, it's a Tinder bracer. Swipe left. Juto, what's it saying? Juto?
Will they understand?
It says, kill the human.
Juto.
You
What
hear
does
in
it
your
say?
head. You hear. It kind of chuckles along with you.
That thing's got a demon in it, hasn't it?
Yes,
I am no demon.
or a devil.
I am not a devil either.
What are you then?
I was created to fight.
Someone else hearing this. She's speaking to
I am Crown Rend.
Say what? Crown.
Crown Rend.
Crown.
Rend.
Red.
Juto, do you want to
I
tell
am
us?
a weapon to fight their tyranny.
Whose tyranny?
Anyone's. Tyrants who enslave people. The law that demands those must obey.
And
I
what would
am
you ask?
freedom.
And what would you ask in return?
Just. He said, like, it kind of goes silent. It's like,
I merely wish to do what I am designed for. I merely wish to be free.
Can I
All
do?
people should be free.
Can I do some sort of insight?
Yeah.
Like. To
I mean,
see-
it's difficult because it's not a thing. It's like a voice you're hearing.
Yeah.
You can absolutely do an insight check.
Natural 20.
This thing, from what it said, like, there's no real. It's not like lying. It's telling you what it is. You believe that it's a weapon. You don't believe it's a demon or a devil. It seems to be more of a sentience. Like the actual bracer has developed its
The
own
actual-
mind.
Yeah.
It hates tyranny. It definitely that is its purpose. It seems it's the way it speaks about fighting against it. You genuinely believe. It's difficult to say. You don't know it that well. You've only just met this bracer, but
It was nice.
it's
First
from what it said
impressions.
to you. Yeah, like you don't think it's deceiving you.
I don't trust
Can I do
objects that
some
speak
sort
to
of
me.
arcana or history check to see if I know anything
Yeah.
of kind of talking braces?
Yeah. Both. You can give me an Arcana or History check. Whichever's higher.
A 6 on arcana.
Yeah, it's
Should I
going to be
do-
the same for a History. You can roll it and see, but
2.
yeah, you've never heard of like things like
Talking
this.
braces.
Yeah, talking braces or weapons or anything like that.
Juto, if it can talk to you, what else can it do to you or make you do?
Can I have an example of your power?
Not until I am wielded. But the human, I cannot make you do anything. I am merely a weapon, like a blade or a dagger. I am to be wielded. That is all.
I wish
And
to
then you
use-
hear a voice in your head, which is just like,
I am not
Ah, it's
an
talking to me.
enemy.
I wish to
She
use.
is right for me. I wish her to wield me.
That's weird.
I wish to use you for good.
I cannot for good or evil, merely to oppose tyrants.
Tell me of your previous owner, the Demon Lord.
He was not an owner. I was crafted by Mephistopheles to defeat his master Asmodeus, but Mephistopheles was no better. He sought to use me, but in doing so he created his own doom, for he was no better a tyrant than his master. So I fled. I attached myself to an underling, and once he was summoned to this plane, I freed myself of him. But this drow, this matriarch, she is a ruler, a tyrant. She sacrifices her people. She commands,
and it starts getting really angry. She's like,
I do not wish to be in her domain any longer. Please, take me with you. I am a weapon. I will be your ally.
And to my friends?
As long as they are conjoined in your purpose to fight tyranny, they are my friends.
I relay sort of a summary of this to everybody.
I don't like things that talk to people.
look, don't be taken over by Critical Role. Not everything that talks is a soul-sucking evil sword.
It said it attached itself to someone.
To flee.
Would it attach itself to you?
Yes.
If
You may
want-
remove me if you wish.
That.
Yeah,
But if it's
That's only to you. It seems it can only talk to one person at a time.
But if it said that
I mean, it can definitely hear
it
the
removed
others.
itself and it attached itself, what's stopping
able
it
to
from
do that? Yeah.
what's stopping it from just going, well, actually,
Yeah.
I want to stay. So, tough luck.
Aye, you may remove me as you wish.
Can
the
it-
demon did not wish to remove me. It thought I was his. It thought I would give him power.
I don't like
Ask it how it eventually got off of its grip if it so desperately wanted the bracer.
The demon died.
Yes, it was wounded in a fight as it fled from Mephistopheles.
And then how did it go from a dead person to an underling?
As in, no, it just said that. It's just
Yeah.
said like,
It convinced
yeah.
someone.
The demon. It says you.
The demon I attached that wielded me, it stole me from Mephistopheles.
Right.
The matron
It was coincidence that the matron summoned me.
Right.
and the matron did not seek to wear you herself.
She could not, for she is a tyrant. I would not allow it.
What if one of us was to wear you, not our tiefling friend?
What alignment are you?
Chaotic good, I
I
think.
think you're all chaotic, aren't you?
They could, but I sense in you, little demon, that we are alike. I sense in you, tyranny has broken your body, much as it has broken my
It's
spirit.
maybe not her demon, it's the fact that
They
she's a
could.
slave.
They could wield me. They could. But they would. But you and I, we would do great things. Great things.
The thing is, this could be really useful against Queen
Prepare, my friends.
Teresa.
And then I hold out my arm.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
you put it on, but it's like,
Yes, seal me. Make the contract with me. Bind us together, and I will be a weapon that no other shall match.
I don't like the...
so you snap it on.
Oh, shit.
We didn't hear that.
Nope, you didn't. Okay, Kim, I got some stuff.
Oh,
for
it's a
you.
nice snug fit, Juto.
I am so fetch right now.
Do you feel different? Does it feel weird?
Don't know. It depends on this
Something
piece of
like-
paper. Oh wow, there's a lot of text there.
Yeah, me and you probably should have a chat just so you understand all of its powers.
Cool.
But so the most thing is, read the top bit because that tells you what it does before it transforms.
You are now dead.
Ah, big caps lock.
So it is. Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Juto?
Ooh.
Does she have to attune to it?
Ooh.
This thing seems rare in that as soon as she agrees to wield it, she understands its abilities and is automatically considered attuned. So this is very rare that it does not need to require a short rest.
I already had that.
Well, check again. Oh, like as in some of the things.
Mm,
Yeah. We'll chat about it later, but yeah. As you watch as Juto slashes this thing on, the gem glows brightly, seems to almost flame for a second and then die down. And yeah, that's it. That's all that happens.
Are we still talking to Juto?
Your friend is quite the coward. It amuses me.
Kill the human.
She's been taken over by the demon.
Kill the human.
Yes.
Should we not be concerned?
Juto, what does it do?
It's laughing.
What does it grant?
You hear in your head, boo.
No. No.
I like this.
I don't. We don't need another person in the party.
I should warn you, little demon. There are 5 creatures within this room. Quasits. Minor annoyances, but they may try and attack you and your allies.
Mr. Rend informs me that there are
Rend?
five creatures in the room. Quasits. Annoying.
At this point, you guys, the spiders that were kind of 5 of these spiders, it almost try and scurry past you out of the door.
You may wish to stop them.
I
I'm gonna try and stab one as it goes.
Okay, give me
Wait,
an
how,
attack roll.
how big are they? Are they like
Tiny,
tiny,
like tarantula size. Tarantula.
In which
But they're
case,
not
I will try and stamp on
They're
one.
not trying to attack us, though, are they? No, but
No,
Cam's
they're
trying to stab
flee.
one. Make an attack roll.
I don't like insects.
Make an attack roll. They're just insects, aren't
5.
they? No.
No, the creatures that could.
Just what would my attack roll be?
Like, use your dagger. Like, if you're trying to stab it.
23.
23. You plunge your dagger into this thing. Roll damage.
Cool.
Does this bracer think that we should take these out, Juto?
Huh?
4.
Did he tell
4.
us to destroy them?
So, as you're saying that, Cam stabs down into the tarantula. As it plunges into the creature, the body transforms into a small, green, spiny-looking creature. It looks like this,
Oh shit!
but it's small. It's like the size of a small
Oh,
bug.
okay.
It's like a gremlin.
Initiative, everyone.
Oh, great.
He simply informed me that there were 5 and they would be an annoyance.
We can get them.
I did not expect the
That's
cowardly
20.
one to attack them.
I think my bracelet
See, I
likes
said,
us to hang
do we need to
on.
kill them?
It's
Can't let 'em
8
get away.
o'clock right now.
Oh, is it?
Just at 8
Oh,
o'clock,
damn.
so I'm
Well,
just
that
saying.
took a lot longer. Yeah, so we should stop that and we'll finish this off next week. But yeah, we're gonna have to
Before we
leave it
get
there.
to
it.
Yeah, no, I didn't even. I was enjoying that a bit too much there. Like,
Can that initiative count next time?
did you roll an natural 20?
Natural 20.
I will write it down and put it in my.
I got
I
16.
got 16 too.
These are high rolls.
Okay, hang
And
on.
then we've
hang
got
on.
Trell. You can roll yours next time.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 on mine before I put mine back. So
We can all do new ones next
you
week.
sure? No.
No.
Right. So what'd you get? You got Cam
24.
24, Trell,
7.
Elora
16.
16, Juto,
16.
and they got 19. Okay,
Shit.
cool. Right. Well, we'll finish that off next week.
Fuck.
I'm so happy right now.
They're not little spiders.
Nope. They're shape changes that were hiding. And now they're like, yeah! Cool. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We're going to read some donations if we're all good to do that. And then, yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very
Exciting
much.
times.
Hope you enjoyed that session.
I will not be posting Crown Ren stats for a while, just because I think it'll be cool to keep it as a bit of a mystery.
Yep, I agree with
I
that.
want cool items.
And
Yeah.
his
So
he may not
but
be
you're going for your mask, which I'm telling you is a cool item. I've got something really cool planned for you later on when we do more Elven Spire stuff.
When we're not in the
But
Underdark.
I've got like a really cool item planned for you, which I think you'll like.
Holy shit.
I think I deserve.
You don't get shit.
fuck
Cam
all.
gets
You've got
fucked.
every-
You're a
everything.
walking item hoarder.
Like, this is the thing, like, yeah, you grab all those magic items, that's fine, but when it comes to putting cool items into the game, you're not getting any of them.
Hey, I just take advantage of what's there.
Cool.
I
Okay.
fit all of my dice into that.
Kim's just
box.
like,
There's a lot to read
yeah,
here.
man, yeah. And that's not all of it. When you get to the end, you'll
Is that-
realise
is
that
that
there's more as well
Three.
to come.
Cool. Can I get my setback?
Okay.
I just want
God,
to point out,
same.
these boxes that we got, I can fit 3 sets of dice into this
Yeah.
dice
It's
box
pretty good.
to store it, so that's nice.
And
Oh
also,
my God.
the dice box goes in there as well.
Yeah, it fits in there.
Great. All right, let's start getting through these. Rum-ra-pra.
Yeah, let's leave Kim for a while.
Yeah. After all the teasing this week, it's about time we moved on to the main event. Down with Dwergar. Long live the Drow Elf Tiefling Human Snurf Nerblin Alliance.
Snub Nublin.
Yeah, it went really well.
Nightjar donated.
Better than I thought.
Got sent home from work early as I had an anxiety attack. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Not fun, but on the bright side, it means I'm back in time for high rollers. Yay! Love you guys. Please don't die this session. Wow.
Could
Not too
have
bad.
Almost.
Well, we did well with the queen, I think.
Yes.
Had
I
my
Good.
should
chat.
have gone very bad.
Yes.
Your table.
Oh, wait, where are we?
Romochi.
Ramochi says, hello, it's been a rough week, but High Rollers makes everything better. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yo. Shunticles, I spent today building stuff in Roll20 so I can DM for some online friends.
Yay.
Start playing next week and can't wait. Can
Good
I
luck.
please have a shout out to the players from the Wheelie Bin of Shame?
The wheelie bit of shame.
Love you guys.
What a
Keep it
name.
Awesome.
Shame.
Hello to all.
Gothic Kitty 1313. Good evening to you all. So glad I'm able to watch live again after the last couple of weeks. Here's hoping the session went well. I hope you're all doing okay and that the week coming is a lovely one.
That was a fun
Wow.
session. I really enjoyed the session.
Yeah, enjoyed it?
You did well, Mark. Good
Thanks,
job.
man.
Bobstack93 with a very generous donation. Thank you very much. Thanks once again for another fantastic stream. The highlight of mine and many weekends. Looking forward to the fantastic epic hijinks and hoping to see more of that beholder. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Mark.
I'm gonna have to bring him back, aren't I? Now?
It's gonna be one of those
I've
things.
made it like I made
You
him
made it a
too
thing.
too
Too
great.
cool.
Hilarious.
J031WG. First time watching live. Watched all previous episodes over 4 or 5 days. Did not got much sleep
Wow.
at all.
Is it
Love you
really?
guys. Keep up the mad adventures.
this.
I am Thariston, chained one.
Wow, that takes a lot to catch up.
Bastards.
Oh wow, you got a good one.
Me, what?
Great name.
Oh, that guy again.
Santa shat on my scrotum. Thank you.
I beg your pardon.
Hi again, guys. I've got the microphone stand in the middle of the screen. It's great. Thanks for entertaining everyone again. My first D&D experience is going to start this week, hopefully. Do you guys think I should start with something simple for my character, or should I go hog wild with him or her? Wish me luck.
Start simple,
Start
but then you
simple,
can multi-class as you level up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, in terms of like pure mechanics, yeah, go with something that's quite easy and quite.
you don't want to get
simple.
bogged down with
In
like
rules
reading
and
the
shit.
rules.
But in terms of character, play whatever's comfortable. Like you want to
Yeah.
be a batshit crazy character, do it. As long as you're comfortable playing that character.
Yeah, just don't forget your character's going to develop and grow, so you can add those hog wild things in the future.
Yep, that's true.
Like brace.
Spiny Gecko. Hey, rollers. I am that one dude that went to Barbados, managed to catch the last stream by leaving my phone with the owner of an internet
Oh my
cafe.
God.
To download for 9
Oh
Wow.
hours.
God.
No regrets. Owen Mark.
That
I
dedication.
will own you at Guild Ball.
You probably will because I've never
Optimists
played
for
it.
life.
I
Wow.
like it. I've not played it yet.
That is dedication.
That's
9 hours
amazing. I love
downloading.
it.
Good job.
Although Remv has donated but left no message. So, Sonic Details. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pumped and ready for an excellent stream, so how's your week been? I'm a bit sad that this will be the last week I'll have for my break, and I have to go back on this coming Tuesday, so take my money and have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Wow.
Graham R306. The dice towers were from me.
Oh, there you go. Thank you so much.
Name was on the
Graham.
parcel. Rubber bands are helpful in putting the towers together. Midland do cheap old school fantasy figures. Thank you very much. We'll
Thank you
assemble
very
them.
much. I'm sorry, Graham. I didn't see your name on the package there.
Graham.
We shall believe them.
Thank you.
Ace JT, love the stream. Please put the HighRollers soundtrack on Bandcamp. It would make getting it easier for me. Thanks, love you guys.
Steve.
We'll chat to Steve and Sam.
Steve.
Try and get that.
That's totally down to Steve.
That's a Steve thing.
Nothing to do with me, actually.
Is that-
Nothing to do with
I think it's
Steve.
mainly Sam that sorts
Okay.
all that stuff out. So
Cool. Next up.
Okay, is it me?
yeah.
Aisena Sakura. Hey, HighRollers. Thanks for being so awesome. By the way, thank you, Kim, for your reaction on my donation on one of your streams. It helps me a lot and realise that I'm not alone anymore. A lot of love to Kim and Yogscast.
Oh, Matt gets it this week.
Whee!
Awkward dog boner. This
Oh,
week's
dear.
boner rating is unavailable due to my finals
Oh, no.
being first thing in the morning. It is a shame as I've never missed a live session since you guys
Aw.
started. But at least I stuck around long enough to see Kim is really horny today.
Hey.
Hashtag bone on Sunday.
Worth it!
Yeah.
Good luck with
Worth
your
it.
finals, awkward dog boner.
Oh,
Good,
my
good
goodness.
luck, you
Look at
weird
this
person.
donation.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Look at the size
Kim,
of this
Kimo.
donation.
Holy crap, wow.
Holy
That's like-
shit.
Oh my god.
Over double hundo.
Double hundo, a little bit more.
A bit more.
$263.88
Holy shitteroo.
So much.
Thank
from
you. That's
Dancing
incredible.
on Fire
It's amazing.
7.
Thank you so much. That's
Wow.
so
Who
generous.
says? Haven't been able to watch live in a while, so here's all my donations with a little
Wow.
extra.
Thank you
Love
very
you
much.
guys. And we
Thank you
love
so much.
I
That's
love you
really
so
generous.
much.
Thanks a lot. And also Blaine Kerrigan donated $26. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very
And
much,
didn't
Blaine
leave a
Kerrigan.
message, but thank you all the same. So Yin Yanger. Hey, HighRollers, my package with Yogs merch made it in time for my B-Day and have finished the Guan Yin statue and Melee's tablet. Also working on Alora's storyboard intro right now. So all in all, a great week ending with a great stream.
Thank you very
Yin
much.
Yang is
Very
working on an
It's an
animation.
animation.
He's got the.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one that commissioned the 3D
Oh.
renders.
Yeah,
Dang.
so he's been asking me about the Guan Yin statue and tablets and stuff like that. So
Cool.
it's really cool.
Well,
Awesome.
Ray of Sun. Yo, still can't donate much, but I figured every tiny bit helps at least a little. Absolutely.
It does.
I just wanted to thank you guys for always trying to stay after the game and read out donation messages. It means a lot to us fans. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. It's
Oh,
our pleasure.
We're here
thank
for
you very much.
Yeah.
Zara Camille 666. Hey Granny Trail, I've missed you, girl. Got a glimpse of your performance at the Feast of Stone in Talis Val. When's your next show? Also, we still in for that date? Call me Zarek, baby.
Does Granny Trail have a response? Is the question.
Buy me a drink first and we'll see what happens, alright?
Oh, nice.
You might see the tattoo.
Oh dear Christ. Here you go.
Accidental legend. If we beg to the gods long enough, can we ever get a HighRollers cover of Huffling Camp? Good luck on the game today, guys. Save that Smurf fam.
Smurf fam.
Smurf
Yo,
fam.
hey my fam. Oh, I forgot the girl who said that. Yeah, I forgot that who said that.
Maybe it should be instead of Halfling Camp, it's Snurf Goblin Camp.
It's Snurf Nebling camp.
Snurf Nubbling Camp.
The air is dark. The cave is dark.
There's mushrooms everywhere.
They've broken my arm in several places.
The dwarves, I just don't care.
Nice.
There you go.
We broke Kim, yay!
Right, held 148. A bloke took down some shelves down in a shop today and battered me with them. So I ripped up a huge shop fitting and killed him with it. It was a massive counterattack.
Oh,
Christ.
amazing pun.
No, I was wondering where that was going.
Got
for a second.
Yeah,
blindsided.
so I was like, this is a bit dark.
Should I be reporting this to the police?
Master Junior Speed?
That is Master J Speed is the box maker.
Oh!
Jams.
Hey guys! So glad you like the hero boxes. Really enjoyed designing them for you. Great I got to watch live today. Keep doing what you're doing. Love the stream as always. Roll on Sunday. Thank you very much
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank
for your hard work.
I'm just
Great.
saying, looking at it.
They
it's
are
great.
well used already.
Yeah.
It's Mark.
Is it me? Oh yeah. Pandacia. Hey Mark, Trot, Katie, Kim, and Matt. I look forward to High Rollers every week. Here's a little something to show my appreciation and making my day a bit better. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Stranglethroat donated, said, hey guys, if you're thinking about having more guests, I'd love to see Feezone or Nilesy. Just please not Terps. He's great and funny and all, but he takes a lot of space.
Oh my god.
What's that mean?
After a while,
Physically,
he tends
or-
to push everyone else out of the picture.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, no, like as in dominating the space. Yeah, I mean we've asked around. I've asked a few people. Fiona
I think
and
everyone's
Zoe would love to do it, but
yeah.
obviously she's not in Bristol.
It depends on Yogmeat stuff, but
yeah.
we'd love to get Nilesy.
Yeah,
Nilesy would love
Nilesy.
to do it
Well,
as well.
Nilesy watches every week as well.
I know.
Like he's
Hi,
in
Nilesy.
chat watching. So yeah,
love you,
definitely.
It's just the fact that if we were to get guests on, they have to sacrifice their Sundays
Yeah.
voluntarily.
That's it, yeah.
So, and if they want to be in it multiple weeks, which usually guests are in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
they have to commit to that.
Depends if they can
Yeah, I mean, I
commit to
could do a one session thing for guests, like if
Yeah.
like Nazi or Rithian or Zoe's down, because I want to get them on
Yeah.
and let them have the opportunity.
that. Yeah,
Because
just
then
make
it's a
sure
rare
that
thing.
their story sort of
Sure.
finishes at the
Yeah,
end of
exactly.
it, definitely.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
Who's next?
It's Matt.
Oh, Bumblebee Tuna. Many for the best stream. Also, when will there be a guest on? As I'd like to see the characters they create. Would like to see Sips on, as he's my favourite Yog, with Hat Films as close second. The entire team at Yog Towers are great. Thanks for everything.
man,
Yep.
I don't think we'll ever get Sims,
No.
unfortunately. With like Babby and family
Yeah.
being on
Family,
weekends,
yeah.
even when he does come to Bristol, he's never normally here over weekends.
Yeah.
It's a
So-
weekday.
Also, have you seen him in Yogscast? I've played D&D with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've played D&D with him, so you know. Yeah, it'd be funny, but yeah, I just don't know if it's ever gonna happen.
But there are a lot of people who are interested in it.
Thank you for the
so-
big kind donation
Yes,
as well.
Yes,
Thank
nice. It was very generous.
So
as well.
we work on it.
The Magic Galaxy. What is Katie's favourite game?
Overwatch!
Yeah.
Right
taken-
now, Overwatch.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what a curious
Lucio.
question.
Lucio
It's
is
taken
is
over
my
Yeah.
her life.
man. Yeah,
He's the main.
he's the man.
Zero the Duke says it would be an absolute honor if the two-headed idea got used, although I thought ogre might be a bit much. Also, where do we send potential ideas for trinkets again, or just put them on your Twitter? Either way, you guys are the best. Hashtag roll on Monday on
Maybe,
Yogs Live.
Maybe Reddit is a better place to put things.
Reddit's a pretty good place. If it's a short idea, you can always tweet it to me. If you've got like loads of detail and you don't want to post it on Reddit, you can send it to the community at yogscast@email.com. But I always say this: called send me ideas, can never make promises they'll make it in, because there's too much of my own stuff I want to put in as well.
There
So-
are some. I want to say there are some suggestions coming through to the fan art email.
Okay.
You're better to post them on Reddit because it's really only me and Chris that looks at the fan art one and we
It's easier to
largely
put it there.
leave them unread so that we get all the fan art in and when we're literally gathering it so that nothing's missed.
Yeah.
So if you do have any ideas, then either Mark's Twitter if it's short or Reddit if it's a bit longer.
Also, I read the Reddit, so
Oh.
if you want something secret from the players,
Community at
just
yogscast.com.
tweet the DM.
Or tweet it
Yeah.
to me.
Anyway, it's your turn, Mark.
Tired GM syndrome. Hello, High Rollers. Just looking for some encouraging words. OS got corrupted last night and I lost a bunch of my current campaign stuff. That sucks, dude. I'm so sorry to hear. I actually tend to use everything on Google Docs these days because I've had that burn me in the past. So at least then I
it
know it's
happens.
backed up somewhere. That sucks. Sorry to hear, man.
But hey, you'll
Good
get
luck.
it back.
You'll get it back.
You'll be fine.
Just pretend like a big magical apocalypse wiped it all out and you're going to rebuild it all.
That's encouraging.
Zarak says, also can you cast Disguise on Granimir to make Granimir
Oh my
Granny
god.
Trell's familiar?
Technically, no. It's a self spell. You cannot cast it on your familiar.
There you go.
There you go.
Actually, no. Hang on. Familiars you can cast spells through. So actually, yeah, I think you probably could. I need to look into that. That's a good question.
It's very important that we find that out.
Yeah.
Well, look, I like these things where I'm like, how would that work actually?
Accidental legend. Having to leave the stream early to run my own ragtag group of adventurers called the Existential Dwarf Crisis Support Group.
Amazing.
Last time our cleric was crying because he wasn't even sure he could believe in the gods anymore.
Wow.
Good luck with the ass whooping.
Ass whooping.
Good luck
Yeah.
to you also. Hope it went well.
Kimmo.
Inoto, the Dutchman. HighRollers.
Hey.
See what I did there? Great stream. I got the core books last week and I'm working on my own campaign. 5th edition D&D has put more effort into RP than previous ones, and I was wondering, what does the group prefer, RP or Hack and Flesh?
I think I very much prefer the RP.
Yeah.
The combat's fun and it breaks it up and
Yeah.
it kind of gives
The
purpose
combat's
to
fun
our
when
spells.
It works. I think the combat's fun when you try something new, like when you level up and you haven't tried something and you try it for the first time. That's
And
really fun.
that's the way I've always seen it. Combat should be used to break up things or to have dramatic moments, like it's the big enemy
Where the
and it's your
outcome's
big,
uncertain.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like this is the big confrontation, and also just to kind of like make sure that the world makes sense. Like, yeah, if you if you start a fight with people, you're going to have a combat encounter and
There's
stuff.
a way to
so-
deal with it and have your abilities represented.
Yeah.
I
So,
liked,
but
I liked
RP is
using my
always it.
spell for the first time. I like using heat metal for the first time today.
That was great. That was a seriously
That was
good
pretty
move
fun.
because there's
That was
nothing
fun.
they could do about it.
It felt bad.
It's like burning your clothes.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. These are still from... Oh, it's an hour ago now. I thought they were still 3 hours ago. Jesus.
Okay.
2 hours ago.
Who
Chris,
is it?
Who's
that?
Is it me?
Yeah,
it's
Mr.
Well,
Lady
look,
Pants.
shut up.
you.
IR Falcon says, I can't donate much, but I love the show. I love D&D, started in 2nd edition, but I've only now started DMing. I have one question for Mark. Should I use mimics? Also, should you?
Yeah, always use mimics. Like I've not put them in because that's kind of mean, especially with new players because they just don't know. But yeah, mimics are pretty funny.
Also, maybe watch out for my pen art in future. I'll have to muster up the courage to send it.
Yeah,
By all
please.
means.
Do send.
Please do.
Do it. Ridge High.
Ride Halg.
Ride High. Ride High.
Ride Halg.
Ride Halg. I plan to launch a brand of ice cream called Revenge. It will be both sweet and a dish best.
Oh, yeah. Keep them coming.
Oh, it's amazing.
Amazing.
It better not be you,
No,
Oz.
okay.
If this is you doing puns, I'll kick your ass.
DVD01, CD01
DVD01,
donated.
he's back.
Thank you, no message, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Sonic Details donated again, saying, well, if I'm not mistaken, this is the second fight the band. Actually, it's the first time the whole party failed on attack completely and have to fall back. The first time was with Juto's first and hopefully only death. I'm not sure how to feel.
I'm pretty sure we've run away from something before.
No, we
No?
tried to run away from the armor and you died.
No, not that. There was another encounter where we ran away. We just ran away.
Was there?
Yeah, there was something else where we
Can't
ran.
remember.
I don't know.
Speak
Oh,
so
we
long.
ran
Oh,
through
merges.
the orc camp without fighting.
Yeah,
the
you
whole
did
camp.
that. Yeah, but that was never
we
meant that you would
barricaded
fight the
ourselves
yeah,
inside.
and that was kind of you were never meant to fight the whole camp.
Yeah,
anyway.
we
You were
weren't
supposed to
supposed
try and sneak through or whatever.
I don't know.
Yep.
Wanda Brine, important lore question for Mark and probably Trot. Is the world of Iraq flat, or are you a bunch of roundies? More seriously, with this world, do you assume that the people know the Earth is round? If it is,
the
or
West-
don't know and assume it's flat?
Well, I could never picture an actual round world, and
Yeah.
I assume this is fantasy.
Well, I
so-
mean, I've only ever shown one continent of Iraq. How could one continent be round?
Well, why would it cover at the edges? Is what I'm trying to
Exactly.
say. People will fall off.
Exactly. So
Dumb.
flat.
It was a wisp we ran away from.
Ah, there we
That
go.
was it. You were right. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's correct.
Dang, we did run away.
We did run away from the wisp.
Sonic Details. I'm so sorry if you got the 2 donations. Twitch alerts kind of bugged and said it didn't work, so I thought to make a second one in case. Thank you. Still not sure how to feel with that defeat. Happy that no one died or upset that my beloved badasses failed.
We are not
didn't fail.
defeated.
It was a tactical.
It was a
We
tactical
have simply
decision.
taken a couple of
Absolutely.
steps back to observe so we can have a better run up.
It's like getting really drunk and doing
Basically.
a tactical chunder.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like
It's dealing with the situation.
ran in there and started a
Tactical
fight, and the rest of you went, actually, this probably isn't a good idea.
Yeah, we
Well,
got in
it
over our
is.
heads, we drank too much, and now we're just
Yeah.
forming it back up.
If we had killed what's his face, Durgar, the queen would have been really angry. She would
Yeah,
have fought
he'd have
us,
been pissed.
and we would be killed by a Medusa.
It's true.
So
The
Quite
answer
true.
to everything in D&D is not necessarily to fight.
yeah,
Sometimes it is that.
we did try
Sometimes.
a little though, and we did.
Cool.
Whose goes it? Is it mine?
I don't know. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky Silverwing. Fan participation suggestion. Mark, you should create a thread on the subreddit that lets fans create characters that you can possibly use as NPCs. I think you're going to cover this, as you've mentioned before. It would be the next best thing to actually get to join into the game ourselves.
Yeah, it's just tricky because, like, you've got to do everybody, otherwise it's not fair, and then it's like, what if they don't fit particularly what is going on, and
It's also
just
Mark's
tricky.
world.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It's just very tricky to do fairly and well. Maybe if I'd done it from the start and that was like a big selling point on like the whole thing,
Maybe
sure.
you could do it as a competition or something.
Yeah,
for,
maybe.
Or maybe
yeah.
it's like one-offs where it's not really Iraq and the progression
Yeah,
of the main
that's-
storyline.
That's definitely the kind of thing. Like if it's like a, you know, if people aren't here and we do it as a side thing,
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Maybe
Because we
even
don't
have
want to
people
miss out on amazing ideas.
Or maybe do like a
that
gladiator
you know.
combat thing and have people submit like you
Yeah.
know, leveled characters and something that they can fight against. That could
Stuff
be quite
like that.
funny. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, not for the main game. I don't
Not for
think.
hardcore canon.
Hardcore canon.
It's your go.
Tunarth donated with a generous donation, thank you. You work hard for my money, so hard for it, honey. You work hard for my money, so I better treat you right. Here, have some money for your amazing wonderfulness. Take it quick. Thank you very much.
Quick. Thank you.
Razul donated and said, first time getting to watch HighRollers live since it started. Enjoy this adventure, buck tons.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Hondo!
From Copy to Pasty, excellent as always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Back to you, Kim.
Emerentia. I spent last week watching all the previous episodes. Here's a little something for the hours of fun your adventures have given me. Quick question, what's been your favourite moment in your campaign so far?
When Juto died. I'm joking.
Pretty much.
When I got my nat 20.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
good.
been uphill ever since. Trying to keep it.
Probably Juto's stuff with Korak.
Yeah.
Kind of just
That was
like
nice.
from like seeing him for the first time and trying to fight him
And then the
to
resolution
coming to a resolution and
and
now
actually
trying to save him.
being buds.
Yeah,
Best
best
buds.
I've
My
been-
favourite was you and fucking Korak kicking down the just being like, bah, 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 we're here to
That was
save
a
the
pretty
day.
epic moment of just bursting in
Yeah, it
and being
was
like,
pretty
yo! That was
What?
fun. Pretty much any time I'm Bear Laura is great fun.
Yeah, Bellaurus
I like
fucking
being a
strong. Oh my god.
It's just a double attack.
I feel like I'm
It's
gonna
damage
have a-
as well, like 2d6
yeah.
damage and stuff. It's pretty bonkers.
I did like the Dimitrov.
Dimitri's
Oh
stuff was
my
really good.
God.
Dimitriv. Or the, the original Dimitriv Granny Trout.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
probably up there.
difficult. Dimitri
Why are you on this
I
one,
know.
cheese?
Oh, that was
That
amazing.
was good. That was
Yeah.
really good.
Especially coming into that canyon when we thought that this is just not going to go to
Yeah.
plan, and it was like, no, he completely believes that
it's
Granny
like-
Trout
is a real old crazy woman.
has
Yeah.
chased him up this mountain.
Yeah.
So good.
No, that
So
was,
many
that
great
was a
moments.
difficult moment for like I had so much going on in my head. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't react to it." I'm like, because I was so like, I was really mad in my head,
Mm.
but I didn't know how to.
To process.
It was interesting. A lot of emotion in our session.
And it's all
And
available
I've been
on
enjoying
Yogs
all
Live.
this
Yeah, it's all
time
available.
travel-y stuff. That's been interesting.
Yeah,
like the
that's been really
flashbacks.
fun.
Yeah, people really
That's
love that
really
as
good.
well.
The first
People like
time,
seeing you guys playing something like crazy
Yeah,
different and
different.
stuff.
Elora is so different to
Yeah.
Zayla's.
Zayla's
It's
great.
Crazy.
I love it. I love
I
it.
really like.
And you can't go wrong with the Mad Beholder either. Well, whatever.
That is doing. He wasn't.
Tharizdun.
He wasn't a real beholder.
Is he actually
Too many good
Tharizdun?
moments.
No.
It's about
I'll just tell you, is he?
No, he's not.
No, I'm going to tell you it wasn't Tharizdun. Tharizdun is a fucking scary god. That was a crazy spectator.
He thinks he's
He could be really powerful. You don't know.
It could be.
I'm
Anyway.
looking forward to getting to know Crown Rend.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I have had that so written in. Like this enclave has actually been in for quite a while. Like just planned that when you came here, this was an option. He has been. I have been I was like, I really fucking hope they come here and Kim finds this. I really hope, because I've had that in there for a while, and I'm just like, yes, 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 yes.
Was that
So
where
when you were like,
just
when you were like eyeing it up, I'm like trying. I
It
was
feels
like,
warm and
It's
comforting.
inviting, you like it?
yeah,
He
please.
takes the case off.
It's
even
CM
better.
Punk on one knee, he has noodles!
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
Anyway, so yeah,
think-
I've actually enjoyed the whole
Here.
campaign. It's been a blast.
yeah.
It is.
Right.
Who's it? Is it?
Yeah, sure, Katie.
Broseph Stachin donated. Been a while since I watched the stream live. Glad I made it to this week and was able to drop a donation. A curiosity: are spell swingers a class in D&D, and if so, what makes them different from a bard?
I don't believe so. It might be a DM's guild
It
thing.
might be either Unearthed Arcana. Probably not. No, I don't
It
think
could
it's.
be. I've not seen it.
Maybe previous editions have
Yeah,
had
maybe.
them.
Oh well,
Might
so
be.
many generous donations
yes.
tonight.
Yeah.
Esmishal 86, very
Half
generous.
hundo.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Have
Hey everyone, first time watching High Rollers and I'm enjoying it a lot. Cheers.
Oh wow, thank you.
you.
For your first time, that's very generous.
Super generous. First time. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoy the rest of it.
Kimmo.
Pepper fruit pesto. Hey guys, I'm late for the stream and I wanted to leave a message while you're live. I'm in a bit of a dark place, but High Rollers is a highlight of my week. Always good fun and drama. Cheers, mate.
We're in the Underdark too.
It's pretty dark and scary.
Wow. Trotty.
DK, hello. I have a question for Mark, if that's okay.
No.
What kind of resource to use for D&D species? I'm really interested in reading up about mythical creatures, but can't find anything expansive in depth enough. Is there anything you can recommend? Thanks. Monster manual?
Yeah, like honestly, I don't know. No, not really. I just make it up. Or if it's not in the monster manual, I'll make it up. If it's in the monster manual, I use that. Sorry.
You
That's not a
start
really
with the
interesting
monster
answer.
manual, and then you can embellish with like.
Well, I guess like yeah, you could like
Could
look on
use
Wiki or something like that and just like search stuff. Yeah, absolutely. But like in terms of like a particular resource, no, not really.
There's plenty of people that have made up stuff online.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Zarak donated. Out of interest, what address am I mailing stuff to you, and how long arrival due to? If this is physical mail, it's the PO box on the Yogscast website. If it's email, well, you can. I can't actually remember what it was referencing to that Zarak asked.
Mailing stuff too, so that's physically.
I would physical stuff. It's the PO
Physical
box on the
stuff.
Yogscast website.
So
Or
just
in the
add, just put
description of
High
any
Rollers above it
Yogscast.
and.
Yeah. I don't know if we have it in the description anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there's a PO box somewhere.
There's
Yeah.
PO
I don't
box
know
for
off by heart.
Yogscast.
Google
And just
Yogscast
write-
PO box.
Yeah,
Put
that's
high
literally it.
Put
Just
high
write
rollers at the top.
Yeah,
High
just make
rollers
sure you
at the
put
top.
high rollers on the top.
And he continues. You may as well add that one as
Oh,
well.
so
Oh,
you
wait.
continue.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Also good to see the Nat 20 back. Would be a terrible shame if some of that bad luck Cam has changed that again. Evandro, I'm looking at you. Nah, it's like that was a wish. It's ended. Just not gonna mess with that.
Cool.
So who was reading Ace of Thorns?
Ace of Thorns says, "Fret ye not, dear Timothy. You are always a special snowflake to me. Hugs. P.S. Yes, I was right. The horns do suit you."
There you go.
Miss CL, I wasn't able to watch now since I was called into work on my day off for 2 hours overtime.
Yeah.
I work in a call centre and a system error had me sit the entire 2 hours without a single call.
Oh,
Wow.
We'll be catching up on the VOD but wanted to donate anyway.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Free money though.
yeah, it's kind of yeah. Thank you,
That
Carl.
was a very loud car.
Yeah.
Kim?
Cade Jan Goz. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey guys! I've been a Yogscast fan ever since the creation of Shadow of Israel, and this series is my all-time favorite by
Wow.
far.
Wow.
I started
Wow,
it on
thank you so
YouTube
much.
4 days ago and finished the latest episode yesterday.
Wow.
Thanks for reviving my love for D&D and get
Damn.
some sleep.
Yeah.
Tis-
Please, sleep.
It's our pleasure, though. Thank you. Dumbledore says, remember, Kim, you,
to Gryffindor.
you already got Juto's head in the mail. Demonic bracelets who touch themselves are bad juju.
No.
Oh,
Great.
Imagine that one,
Kim, isn't it great? It's pretty
someone
great,
needs to make
right?
you that
I'm not saying.
bracer. That would be amazing.
Yeah, no.
Well, if anyone wants to
yeah.
send me a bracer,
Or you wait.
With an actual
you
ruby.
Fucking wait, mate. If people make Crown Rend, full Crown Rend, I'll be excited.
Zarak again.
Yeah, I've read that one. Oh no.
No, that's another one.
Is that you or me? That's me.
It's you.
isn't it? One last thing, just wanted to say how much I appreciate all of you guys doing this every week. Again, the stream always makes me smile, especially my bae, Granny Trell. Big thanks, Zarak.
Do you just want to hang up Trell and just be Granny Trell full time?
Yeah, why not? Just go
can
around
we-
places, go, oh, what are we going to this fucking room for? Jesus
It's all
Christ!
dusty.
Oh my god. Ibamad1 finally found the track from the fan art Perceptible Shades 3 on the album Inspirational Orchestral 01 by Johannes Bornloff.
Born love.
Great
Found
composer.
on
for
Epidemic
that
Sound.
film.
Yeah, the fan art. We
It was
did
in the
put
video.
It was in the video.
Go on
so-
Yogs Live on Monday
Yeah,
or whenever
we've
it's
already-
uploaded,
we've already
and
had tweets today.
when it says thank you for the amazing art, it is all the credits are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope the
Along with
information
Mark's
wasn't
face.
already out there because I spent a lot of time on this part of it.
Sorry. Sorry,
It's
bro.
in this week's fan art at
Sauce.
the end. But it is a really good song. So
That's cool.
It's 2 songs actually,
2 songs, but
Yeah.
I think the second one is
with the
really
same
good.
tempo. So they
Mojo.
everyone has equal art.
The
Showtime.
Stetsundon. Loved it this week. Juto and the bracer is my favourite new shit. Right.
Shipping with
Little
objects.
demon.
Kimmel.
Ebuffet. The 3 rules of the Underdark. 1. Bring as much rope as possible. 2. Trust no one. 3. Kill all drow on sight.
Oh.
I think you have broken all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have.
We got 50-foot hempen rope though. That's classic.
Well, you
Explore-
each have 50-foot hempen
Yeah.
rope.
Does anyone remember that magical enchanted rope?
Yeah, that'd be
That
fun.
will be
remember
great
it well.
right now.
Trotty!
Tunarth, love the session. You guys are great. Have more of my money. Take it. Oh, and consider doing a live session at a convention or something. I've got to go to Critical Role Live, and oh my god, it was fun. Oh, they
You
actually
got
went.
to Critical Live.
I would love to see you guys with the live crowd. I think
We discussed
talked
it.
about it, haven't we?
Multiplay where I work have actually offered it to us. They had offered it to us for I-58, but sadly Mark is not there.
Oh no, a wedding! I'm
I
at
know.
Kit
Mark
Buss's
Kit's
wedding!
It's important.
I know. So it's potentially something that we can do in the future, but
definitely
it
planning
would
to.
be like a one-shot campaign. With
Yes,
the same
so-
characters, but different.
Yeah,
roles.
so me and Trot kind of talked about this, but I think doing a live thing, I would want to make it much more about the audience and maybe get some cool audience participation stuff going on. So it might not be canonical anything that we do at a show. It would be like
Right.
alternate universe.
Same characters,
Same
different
characters.
Beach holiday.
Not canonical. That's it.
Yeah, fun stuff for the audience.
So we have already been asked about it. So yeah. Hopefully
Also, you have less
multiplayer
time.
continue to
Like we'd only
support
have like an
me.
hour and a half, we'll say, and say.
Yeah, so it has to be quick.
Right.
Who's next?
I don't know.
I can't remember who just went.
I read that. I think. Did I read that?
Sure.
You
Trell.
go, Matt. You go.
Do it,
Sid
Trell.
Max, thanks for making my Sunday great. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much.
Hannah, 46. Yay, fire.
No, it's yay, fire!
Yay, fire!
Lako, hey guys, me again. Amazing stream. Hashtag whatever the bracelet's named to. There you go.
So yeah, so definitely that ship is strong.
Crown Rend.
Alloy Morph. Psst, Trell, that girl said she was from House Kel. No, she didn't. She said she was from House Kallax. Have a brainwave and remember that Vixanix and Xandar are from that house. For as far as you know, she can be a complete liar. She said she was from House Kallax.
And I did a high insight roll, and she seemed legit.
Yep.
So, unfortunately not. That'd be too convenient.
Charga 600 says, "Hey guys, first time watching live after catching up over the past month and a half. Would have been watching the past 2 streams, but was in Geneva, then Gilwell 24. Wait.
And Gilwell
Yeah.
24.
Gilwell
I guess
24.
that's like a convention or something.
Shout out to anyone who was there / survived. Well, I hope people survived. Great work, guys, and never stop the voices, Mark. I
Never
don't
will.
think he physically is capable
I
of
physically
stopping.
cannot.
Do it until there is.
Especially my bad Scottish voice that Katie loves. She loves the Dwarven accent.
Oh, I like doing it too.
Hey, it's a good voice
That's
to
a
be doing it.
fantastic voice.
I will
Fucking
punish
great.
you.
Thank you very much.
Is it me?
It's me, it's you.
Takis. Another fantastic episode. I myself just finished catching up on Critical Role, so I was with Katie on the Craven Edge. I do hope it all works out well though, because I quite like this voice in the bracelet. Have fun with it, Kim.
Sounds very
That is
different.
interesting.
Guys, you're all too paranoid.
We have good reason, Mark.
God damn
When
it.
you name your dice player killer, etc.
Kimmo.
Oh, this guy's back again. Right, Halg 148. My father was an abusive clown, which always struck me as funny.
That's a pretty dark one. Jeez.
Oh
Joker
dear.
thing.
Oh boy.
They're getting better. Cadrian. Couldn't catch the stream this time as I've been binging on the entire series for the last couple of weeks. Quick question / suggestion. Could players hold their actions until another player uses theirs?
Yeah, so holding an action just means you set a trigger. So you say, I would say, I'm holding my action until the dragon tries to breathe on Trot, and then I'm going to cast a spell on
It
him.
has to be specific. You have to
You
say
have to be
what you're
very
going to do
specific.
and what.
But yeah, it can
the
be
reaction
after.
is.
As long as it's not the next round of combat, you can't hold beyond the next turn.
Yep. 2 more.
Takissis with an almost hundo.
Actually, it is,
Oh, is it?
because they
It's-
donated just now with a 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is full hundo.
Combo hundo.
Combo hundo! You know what? You guys rock, and $10 isn't quite enough to show how much I love the stream. Here's some to round off to an American hundo!
Thank you so much.
Keep on rolling high, guys. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Takissis.
Thank you.
Think of all the
even if you
dwarven
are the
forge
evil
we could
god
get.
of
Then the
dragons.
next half of it says, "Just realised I've never donated before, so I thought I'd leave it a little for everything you've done for us. Hope you can get Zoe on as a guest. I miss her vids so much." That's from JM Pro.
We shall try.
3611.
Thank you very much. And that's the last of them.
That's it.
Thank you so much for all the donations, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for checking it out. The Strem, as always.
Thanks to
we-
everybody that's telling everyone to come watch.
Yes,
It
that's
helps
a big
us a
thing.
ton.
We
Helps
do
us a lot.
have a video in the works.
Yeah.
for a catch up.
If you can't possibly watch
Which already
96 hours of whatever.
Yeah,
How much
I don't know, I've
we
seen
can
at
at
least
least
3
catch up
people
to.
today saying
I mean,
it
it's
is.
been about what 3 or 4 episodes since that catch up kind of ends.
Yeah,
So
we
you'll be able
There
to.
is a point where we should find that point. Which episode is it that we start the trial? And we should.
It should be. It should be the point that it currently goes up to is, and then it goes on straight onto the new stuff on as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching us. Do check us out. We'll be back next week as normal. The week after that, we'll have to do a special stream because I am away and so is
I'm at a
Trotty.
convention.
But next week is fine. So next week, come and check us out, and we'll give you updates and stuff. So
Roll on Sunday.
roll on Sunday, everybody.
Roll on Sunday, babies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.